I've been in the league for 2 years now, and I've seen such a tremendous growth from the beginning, and I know that this can go so much further. So come watch this hockey. It's something that you're not going to see elsewhere other than the Olympics. And at the end of the day, those girls have to be in a league, and they play in the CWHL.
Finds, just scores!
We live at a time when women are busy breaking barriers, building skills at an unprecedented rate. CWHL are building skills faster and better than any other sports group in the world.
The accolades, and here we have a chance now. Tight there! Emmanuel play!
The Canadian Women's Hockey League, the CWHL, doesn't just provide top-level hockey. It provides a place for those top athletes to go for all those years between those international competitions where they can continue to compete at the top level.
Having the opportunity to put a goal in and experience kind of a little bit of what the Flames experience.
Oh, that got Cardell in the hand. Shot, scores! Upstairs and over the shoulder.
I think it was that first time in my career, at least, that I realized it's going somewhere, and we're really solidifying the notion that this is a league worth following. It's a league worth growing, and the talent and everything that surrounds that is here.
Patch now. Patch leaves it for number 17. Shot, scores!
You know, we're trying to better the league and try to, you know, grow it, and hopefully we can inspire a couple of young girls to, you know, play NCAA hockey or national level hockey and pave the way. You know, we're trying to pave the way for them. So hopefully we inspired a couple of them to pursue their dreams of becoming a great hockey player.
Trophy, here she comes down. Scores! Natalie Spooner! Toronto goes to the Clarkson Cup final and faces Digit Murphy's Boston Blades.
Live longer. A message from Insurance Bureau of Canada and the Canadian Women's Hockey League.
I've been in the league for 2 years now, and I've seen such a tremendous growth from the beginning, and I know that this can go so much further. So come watch this hockey. It's something that you're not going to see elsewhere other than the Olympics. And at the end of the day, those girls have to be in a league, and they play in the CWHL.
Finds, just scores!
We live at a time when women are busy breaking barriers and building skills at an unprecedented rate. But the women of the CWHL are building skills faster and better than any in the world.
The accolades, and here we have a chance now to tie it up. Scores! Right there! Emmanuel play!
The Canadian Women's Hockey provide top-level hockey. It provides a place for those top athletes to go for all those years between those international competitions where they can continue to compete at the top level.
Having the opportunity to put a goal in and experience kind of a little bit of what the Flames experience.
Oh, that got Cardell in the hand. Shot, scores! Upstairs and over the shoulder.
I think it was that first time in my career, at least, that I realized it's going somewhere, and we're really solidifying the notion that this is a league worth
just about getting set to face this one off here. The Calgary Inferno coming to town to take on the Boston Blades. Starting lineups you heard, starting for Calgary, number 6 is going to be Rebecca Johnson. Also Ariana Curio up front and Haley Irwin. On defense, Kelsey Webster and Jessica Wong. And between the pipes for the Calgary Inferno tonight, it's going to be Camille Troutman. And for the Boston Blades starting out tonight, we've got up front, we have got Kelly Stack, also Hillary Knight and Lannis. On defense, starting off, we've got Monique Lamoureux and Tara Watchorn. And between the pipes tonight, number 33, Genevieve Lacasse. And Cherie, it's going to be a interesting game tonight. We'll see how the Blades come out after what happened last night.
Definitely get off to a strong start here, especially in the opening minutes. Get the nerves out, get the legs moving, and erase the memories of last night's game.
Indeed, they're just about coming out now. So, what are you doing these days as far as your post-Blades career? What are you doing nowadays?
In retirement, I'm in the Tufts Physician Assistant Program.
Okay.
So I'm in school full-time. I start rotations in January.
Oh, so we have you, and the last time we had Kate Buser. So basically, we've got the rock and hockey docs back and forth here.
That's right.
All
Absolutely.
Right. And they fit off, and Knight had tried to push it up forward, and it's still in the face-off circle. A bunch of players going after it. Lana out there, at least tried to knock it out. Stack now tried to center it over to the puck's going to bounce after it goes off the stick with Stack once again. And coming through Johnston. Johnson checked from behind by Rachel Lana, is still able to get it over the line from Irwin, goes wide to the short side, and Stack tried to knock it out, kept in at least momentarily. Pass it down, goes through center, and let's see, that's probably going to wind up being icing, or will it be? Hillary Knight going after it, and no icing there, so Blades almost with an opportunity there, but now Calgary puts it into the Boston zone. Going back for it now is Blake Bolden, and she just curls and takes it, and is on the move with it now, trying to turn it into attack. She turns on the Jets along the boards, and gets a check there. It's number 26, it's Louise Warren, and the puck right now is being held by Calgary in their own zone. Oh, for the Calgary Inferno, no Blades got to it. They just chip it out all the way. Bolden has it there now. Bolden backhands it over, and the pass goes number 4 to Alyssa Gagliardi. Gets it over and tried to move it up. View had her first CWHL goal in last night's game, and it's actually starting to come out with it, and then she curled back there. That was Haley Cudmore. And they're just trying to move it up through the zone once again. Kept in by Kaylee Fratkin. Tried to get it to Kelly Cook, but it just went past her stick and into the left wing corner. Chipped out there. Nice catch there by Casey Pickett. Protecting the puck beautifully. Gets over the blue line. Nice little dipsy doodle move, but then she can't get the puck back. It'll go all the way to the backboard. She tries a little backhand pass there to Cook. And they try and pass it. Goes off a stick. Chipped. And they couldn't get it, but it's kept in. Beautiful. She puts it right on net. And it's knocked aside there by the goaltender, Troutman. Behind the net now. Pickett trying the forward check. Here come the Inferno with one off the skate right to the stick. And unfortunately, a little ahead of Karen. Calgary zone now by Casey Pickett. Once again in the left-hand corner. Clear it out, and looks like that one might have gone yard on that one. Take your bases. That's a home run out of play, and we will have a face-off in the Calgary zone.
Some good opening pressure by the Blades here. Some strong shots, keeping it in the Calgary end, keeping the pressure on. It's a good start for them.
Yeah, you give Casey Pickett open space at your own peril. For sure. And the face-off to be taking place in the left-hand side of the goaltender Troutman. One by the Blades, but back down to number 26. That's Louise Warren. I'm sorry, Ray Ketchum, who also scored his first CWHL. And then go behind the net now, and it goes up off Campbell, and then chipped up by the Inferno all the way down. And that's where Blake Bolden will give zone behind her own net. That forecheck, though, Calgary sends 2 players in. Take it away, and here we go. Lamoureux's got it right now. Oh, nice little bit of a forecheck there. Stick check just took the puck away. Looks like Lamoureux was starting a rush and had some players with her. And unfortunately, didn't work out that way with it now. That's Weber. Weber gets it up and off the boards, and Kelly Stack's got it now on the right wing. Shot to the circle, and the glove save there by Troutman.
Great shot by Kelly Stack there. She made her first game back last night for the Blades, and she's a really addition to their forward attack.
17:05 left right now. Nothing between the Blades and the Inferno. Nice kick back with the skate there, and out to the point where Frack just blasted in, goes wide on the short side. once again. Loose puck. Fracton gets it. Tries to pass it over. Couldn't get it over to Hillary Knight. But nice job there. Gagliardi gets it over to Stack now. Stack, centering pass. Shot in by Knight. And it's I'm sorry, that's Rachel Lannis. Stick wide there by the goaltender Troutman once again. And Knight tries to get it now. Lannis with it now. Lannis right face-off circle to Fracton. Fracton with a shot in. And a pad save there by Troutman. Battle for it now in the corner. Nice job there. Getting hold of the puck there in front. Kicked away. Take it away. Beautiful steal there by Lamoureux. Lamoureux moves it, takes a shot. Incredible play by Monique Lamoureux. The clearing attempt. Taking it around the defender. And then just put a laser score first.
She could be really aggressive there, and that was a great play. Her partner was back, so she stepped right up and got a payoff for her effort.
16-14 left to go in the first period. Blades up by a goal, 1-0. And the goal by Monique Lamoureux. Face-off one back to Lamoureux now. Over to Watchorn, then is chipped in. Chipped in there by number 18, that's Jordan Smelker. Unassisted goal there for Lamoureux. Beautiful effort. And now here comes Calgary. Johnson's got it. She gets it over the blue line. Had to get it to Irwin. Irwin, back check by Watchorn. For a call and didn't get one. Loose puck now and going with it there. That's Jillian Dempsey. Dempsey gets it over and over now onto the stick of Smith. Tries to get it through Howler. Can't do it. She curls around now in the corner. Comes in the point. Tries to get it back to Smelker, but the puck winds up going all the way to the end boards. Chipped around the dasher now on the stick of Johnson. And Johnson with a long pass puts it right past her intended target. Tried to get it up there to Rihanna Curio. Didn't happen. And comes out now with it is Corinne Boo. And Smelker tries to get it there, but with it now, that's Erica Crom. Crom chips it back into the zone. Behind the net there, played by Lacasse. She chips it off to Bolden. And loose puck there. Right wing face circle, actually. Was Bram, I believe that was. Bram's got it right. Battle for it along the right wing boards. In the Boston zone. 14:55. Goes back to the point now. Passes over now to Wong. Wong puts it behind the net with it once again. That's Bram, but it's taken away. Nice job there by to the Blades. Dempsey just moving with it, getting it around Crom. Passes behind the net now around the boards, going to Gagliardi. Gagliardi with a little bit of softer pass, but they can't quite get it to Jordan Smelker. Although Dempsey's got it now, she's just going to feed it back to Bolden. Over now to Gagliardi. Another saucer pass there is going to go past Bolden. I'm sorry, past Dempsey rather. And then chip back in, and they might have him on the line change here. Wide, shot in by Campbell, and the save there by Lacasse. Leaving the zone now, Pickett's got it. Pickett, almost. Puck was just taken away, but Cottrell's got it now. Cottrell's onside. She takes a shot, and up. Left foot corner now, battle Calgary player in there to battle for it as well. Calgary right now still trying to work it out of their own zone. And the Blades scored the first goal last night, and then the second and third periods, the floodgates open for Calgary. So Boston's got to be careful and have a stoppage in play as it gets knocked around, and looks like we're going to have an offside. Actually, looks like an offside call, or actually, where are they going to? Doesn't look like they're going outside the zone, though, or are they?
I think that went into the bench there.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yep, right up into the bench, so they're putting it right inside the zone for the
Gotcha,
face-off.
okay. Lost side of the puck, but there we go. 13:44 left to go in the first period, and they're actually going to bring it all the way down to the right wing face-off circle.
Calgary looks in their legs under them. They look shaky the first cup, so Boston has to keep the pressure on.
Indeed. Face-off won by the Blades. They put it, try and get it out of the zone, and trying to get it there. That's number 10. That's Megan Myers. Knocked out of the zone, but brought back in by Peacock for Calgary. Behind the net with it now. That's Fracton. Nice little move there. However, oh my God, she got Taryn Peacock just picked her pocket there. Luckily, nothing really came of it. Intercepted pass there. Calgary keeping it in the zone for a moment there until it's knocked out by Bray Ketchum. Watchorn with it now. Loses it momentarily, but then is able to get behind the net over to her defensive partner. I cannot believe that is. And it goes all the way. And it'll be played there by Troutman. Danielle Stone. Stone over the blue line. Frustrated there by Monique Lamoureux as well. And they tried to get it out to Kelsey Webster, but just couldn't keep a hold on it. Puck goes outside the zone. Calgary will have to reset, and while they do it, they get some fresh players on as well. Coming out with it now, that's Lamoureux. Try to pass to Bolden. Nobody knows where it went. And with it now is Wong. Wong moving in. Shot. Oh, nice block there by Lamoureux with the skate. So far, a big play in either zone by Monique Lamoureux. And they pass it to her, and she's got one player back. Here we go. Possible 2-on-1. She's got Stacks. Lattice with it there. Backhand. Oh, Stack couldn't get the rebound. Knight chips it back into the end boards. Pass up to Danielle Stone. Stone with it now. Pass goes behind Cunningham, but she's able to corral it and just backhand it into the Boston zone. 12 minutes even left to go in period number 1, and so far we do have a 1-0 hockey game in favor of the Boston Blades. The puck goes all the way back down into the Calgary end. And coming out with it, here comes Irwin with it now. Irwin with Johnston. Here we go. They're on the gallop. Shot in, and the save there. Stick save by Lacasse. Hillary Knight getting it out of danger and moving up with it now. Here comes Knight. She's got Smelker with her. Knight onside. Blast one, and it goes right off the skates. I believe that was Schroeder. And now Calgary moving with it. Here comes Johnston. Johnston runs into a couple of players and broken up. Nice job there by the Blades. And it's Corinne Bowie, number 23, I believe that is. Yep. And Smelker's got it now. Smelker, the left wing boards. Dempsey gets her pocket picked, and puck goes into the right wing corner now, where it's going to be shoveled out. And here they come again. Warren's got it now. She's on the move. Over the blue line, goes wide to the right face-off circle. Pass over, gets it to Crom. Crom with a backhander. Nice block in front there. That was beautiful. I believe that was Jillian Dempsey who got that. And the puck back at center ice with it now is Warren. Warren passes up to Crom now. Crom over the blue line. Drop pass there. Shot goes in. Goes off a stick, but then it's knocked aside there by Lacasse. Bit of a change in trajectory, but the Boston netminder was ready for it. With it now, that's Warren once again. Tried to get it to somebody in front. Has a couple players there, but it's taken out. And here come the Blades with it once again. They can't get it out of the zone, though. But Calgary will take the opportunity to change out most of their troops. Watchhorn will take it down. And a backhanded pass there to Lamoureux. And it's taken away. Nice forechecking there by Calgary. And it goes back to the point now. Shot goes in, bounces off a couple of players. Kept in, though. Shot goes in, and it's knocked wide. I believe that was Schroeder. Blades have it now. Intercepted pass. Oh, that was dangerous, and could have been even more dangerous if the Blades hadn't gotten back and stopped the rush there. Puck shoveled all the way back into the Calgary zone now. Getting it there is Haley Cudmore once again. With it now is Campbell. Campbell moving wide. Pass right to Bray Ketchum. Nice interception there. But then it's taken away by Peacock. Peacock moving on 2 Blades and then basically gets dispossessed of the puck by Gagliardi. And it looks like I believe that was Blake Bolden on there too. Nice little sidestep there. And here comes Gagliardi for the Blades. Over to Myers now. Myers moving in. Takes a shot. Nice wrist shot. Nice save there with a glove by Camille Troutman.
Great shot using the Calgary D as a screen. Calgary's generating some good momentum, though. Starting with Irwin and Johnston, that line's a really strong line. They're generating good momentum, good shots. But thus far, Boston's been able to keep them to perimeter shots.
Dangerous passes, though. Watch out. Calgary will capitalize on those. We saw them do it last year.
Absolutely.
Face-off in the Calgary zone, won by the Blades. Bolden chipped it up, tried to get it to Lannis, but right now, Calgary just looking to clear it, and in fact, they do. 9:16 left to go in the first period. Pass now to Hillary Knight. Knight going in. Pass to Lannis. Lannis with a shot. And ho-ho-ho! Troutman down there, just one of those.
Yep.
You see those, on occasion you watch a hockey game and you see the goalie go down to make the save, but you see them look back and you just picture, in their mind, they're just going, whoa!
The goalie wasn't sure she had it, but great look by Knight there, passing back into the slot.
Face off, chipped all the way out to the boards. Calgary trying to move with it, but right in front. Hillary Knight tried to put it on the stick of Kelly Stack. And it winds up just going in the crease, and once again, it's tied up by Troutman.
Hillary and Stack with good familiarity from their Team USA playing experience. They played together before, and you can see it now. They can find each other quickly.
9:03 left to go in the first period. Blades up by a goal right now. And moving with it. Trying to move with it anyway, Calgary, but Stack's got it now. Stack in deep, trying to get it to Lannis, but Couldn't connect, and here comes Calgary. Nice pass out there, and with it is Johnston. Johnston going wide on the left wing. Tries a centering pass to Irwin. Misses her, and is just chipped aside there by Lacasse. And Stack not able to clear it. Nice job keeping it in there by Calgary. And with it, once again, that's Johnston. Johnston turning around right now, just trying to make some space. Oh, boy, that was a wicked move. And it, unfortunately, the backhander went wide. A beautiful move there, but unfortunately went for naught. Blades have it now in their own zone. Back in the corner there, Bolden. Bolden tries to pass along the boards tonight. She gets it. Hillary Knight with a little bit of a back pass there to Kelly Stack. And there's a loose puck at center ice. Looks like Irwin will corral it and just chip it back into the Boston zone. Just over 8 minutes left to go in period number 1. Blades are up to a 1-0 lead. Gagliardi has it now, gets it up to Smelker. And the puck goes back into the Calgary zone. Chipped deeper by Bowie on the boards. And comes back out. And by the way, I hope I'm getting that name right. It's one of those things you never know. And, oh, boy, stolen there. Oh, Bailey Bram almost had a chance, but nice job there by Watchorn sticking with the play. And here come the Blades with it right now. That's Smelker. Smelker on the left wing. She's moving up and just chips it in. And nice defense there by the linesman. And coming out. And right now, open opportunity. Oh, nice job there. They tried to pass it up for a lead, but the Blades got in the way. Shot goes wide. And the pass now to the left point. Bram has it once again. I'm just glad she doesn't play for Brampton. That would completely mess me up. Play right now in the left wing corner. Get 5 players in there. Loose puck now. Chipped back ahead by Calgary. Loose puck. And let's see. Oh, it goes to center ice, but the only player there was wearing red, white, and gold. And that would be Campbell, and she chips it back into the zone. Jessica Campbell scored a goal last night, actually, for the Inferno. I believe it was she had one, and Jenna Cunningham had 2. Watchorn, I'm sorry, that's not Watchorn, that's Lamoureux now. Tries to pass it up to Fratkin. I'm sorry, that was Weber, 6, not 8. That's Fratkin right there. And her pass goes off the boards, but right onto the stick of Kelsey Webster. And Blades move it up once again with it. Here comes Pickett. Pickett's got Weber. Pickett, oh, tried to get it through, tried to get a redirect from Weber. Just couldn't connect with her. Almost kept in there by Bolden. But a nice job on one knee getting it back to safety and Monique Lamoureux. And she'll just fire it right back into the zone. It'll be played there by Troutman. And they're coming out with it once again. Here comes Calgary on the move. Full gallop, moving on right now. A couple of players in there. Oh, she's got it. Oh, boy, score! Danielle Stone, you could see that developing. There was a seam, and she basically just ran right into it, had the puck, and got it through the 5-hole before Lacasse could react. And she scored a bunch of goals last year against the Blades. And Danielle Stone, always dangerous, someone to look for, wearing the number 17 for Calgary, and she has just tied this one up.
Yep, she did. She made a really good play, making Lacasse move post to post, found the opening between the legs and put it right through. So, good play by Calgary there.
So it's all knotted up, brand new and shiny, as Bob Wilson used to say, with 6:01 left to go in the first period. 1-1 now between Boston and Calgary. Face-off won by Boston, and it goes out to Cottrell now. Cottrell is able to just chip it over. Loose puck there, and oh, they couldn't get it. Myers couldn't get it to get a shot on net. It's going to go along the backboards now. And Calgary working with it once again. Pass goes out. Irwin's got it right now, 2-on-2. Irwin and Johnston, they're onside. Irwin loses the puck, though, but Johnston's able to get there. Actually, she's able to get back to it. Johnson able to provide a little bit of diversion there. And Irwin tried to throw it in front, but wound up putting it off the back of the net. Bit of a check there along the boards. I think that was a great catch, and they got smoked a little bit there. And Johnson's got it now. Johnson held up by Cottrell. She's able to get the pass back now. And loose puck in front. Oh, it goes wide. And they're calling that unassisted as well. It was really a heck of a move there by Danielle Stone. Chipped out by the Blades. It's going to go all the way down the ice. But no icing, and they'll bring it back now. And Erica Crom's got it now. Nice pass. Backhanded pass right there to Weber. Oh, my goodness! That was scary! Toe save there by Lacasse, and they couldn't get to the rebound in time. Hillary Knight gets it now, just coming off the bench, and she'll put it right in on goal. And Camille Troutman taking no chances. She will just tie it up and get the face-off.
Yeah, absolutely. Lacasse made a really nice save there. With the end of her skate, it looked like. So, good save coming back from a goal.
One of those cardiac moments there, for sure. 4:43 left to go in period number 1 so far. It's even at 1 apiece. And the face-off Actually, kind of started off neutral, then wound up going into Calgary hands. Pass along the dasher, chipped up by Crom, and player goes down there. That's Warren, and Knight tries to chip it ahead, but right onto the stick of the Calgary player there. I believe that was Jackie Pieri. And let's see here. Indeed, it was Pieri. Her opposite 11. Watchorn's got it now. She puts one in on net, and a stick save there, and a loose puck, and a goal! Loose puck, a little bit of confusion, but the Blades never gave up, and they were able to put it over the line, and as quickly as they give up the lead, they get it back.
Yeah, it looked like Trotman lost sight of the puck there. She came off the post, and I think she had it under her pad, and she let it go. So Lana's taking advantage there. Nose to the net, playing till the whistle blows.
Last time we were here, Rachel Lanas scored a couple of goals and actually was the player of the game when we had the game here between Boston and Toronto, the last live game we did here. So Lanas with the goal. I never saw that. Thank you for spotting that. It's great to have experienced help here in the booth. And Smelker's got it now. They tried to pass it to Dempsey in the slot, but it's blocked and then just goes on. But kept in. Nice job there by Smelker. Rachel Lanas getting the goal. And battle for it along the boards here. Knight gets a helper. So just one assist on that one. That's Hillary Knight with the helper. And now here comes Campbell with it. Campbell tries to pass it to one of her teammates, but winds up on a blade stick. And here we go. Smelker chips to the head. Not able to really control it with any power, though. And it's going to deflect off of Smelker's stick now into the Calgary zone. And the Blades will change on the fly. And they'll come out with it again. Campbell's got it now. Campbell can't hang on to it, though. And moving in there is Kelly Cook. And it chips just stays in. That was on the top of the glass. Frackton with a shot there. Bounced off Pickett's stick and went wide. Watchorn has it now. She had it taken away. And here comes Stone once again. Look out. Danielle Stone with one defender back. She just gets it off. Nice job by Fratkin getting the stick in the way and deflecting that one wide. And the Blades are coming right back with it. Here comes Fratkin now. And Fratkin, she's just going to put it right on goal. And it'll be tied up once again by Trotman. 2:55 left to go in the first period. 2-1 Blades.
She didn't have much coming up the neutral zone, so good play to get it on net, get a whistle, get a face-off deep in the Calgary end.
Nicely done indeed. Some of the new faces for the Blades. I mentioned Fratkin before, Bowie and Ketchum. So far, they're really impressing here early on.
Absolutely.
Off the face-off, Bolden, one of the new faces from last year. In fact, I think she was their top draft pick. She impressed last year. She's impressing again this year. And right now, she almost pressed somebody into the boards. Lanas has it there, tips it out to Hillary Knight. Knight tries to put it in front on Lanas' stick, couldn't do it. And here comes Calgary with it once again. Rebecca Johnson. It's 1-on-3 right now, and she carries the puck all the way to the Blade zone. And then tried to get it onto the stick of Schroeder. She actually did get the shot off, but it was deflected wide by one of the Blades. But Schroeder knocks it back further deeper into the zone. And Irwin can't get it. It's just going to go right to the side of the net and stop there. And Lacoste making no chance and just dropping right on it.
Yep, good whistle, get a change, get some fresh legs on the ice.
2:20 left to go in the first period. Right now, the Boston Blades are out to a lead of 1-0. I'm sorry, 2-1. They did lead 1-0. And then they gave up that lead, and then they got the one goal lead back, and that's where it is right now, 2-1. And the faceoff won by Calgary. Back to, they tried to get it over to, I believe that was Madison Holler. Blades, however, do get control of it. And they chip up, and with it now, here comes Smelker. Smelker on the wing, moving out, takes a shot in, and goes wide. With it there is Dempsey. And coming out again. And moving with it right there now. Nice back checking there by Smelker. And even more by Dempsey, that she's taken down, and that'll be the first penalty of the game. Cunningham crossed up by one of the Blades. Another Blade came in and kind of clotheslined her.
Cunningham sticking her shoulder out. It's all part of the game, so important power play here for the Blades with 2 minutes, almost a little less than 2 minutes left. Another one going into the intermission. That'd be a nice lead for them to have.
Keep in mind, last night, special teams were the name of the game for Calgary. They scored 2 on the power play and 1 shorthanded, so the Blades have to really kick it up on special teams tonight. As the puck goes back to the back corner, taken there by Hillary Knight. Bad pass to Watchorn as she had to leave the zone to get it. So now Blades will have to come out and reset. Lamoureux now gets it on Knight's sticks. Knight is onside, and she just dumps it deeper into the zone. Left wing corner there. Alanis ridden off the puck there by Weber. Weber's got it now, and she'll just clear it right through the legs of Lamoureux. Played by Lacoste. Lacoste gets it up to Watchorn. Going to catch him on a change. Knight's got it right now. Knight passes back to Watchorn now. Watchorn out high in the slot to Lamoureux. Her shot goes wide. Hear that one just banging right off the boards. Calgary looking to clear. Puck in the right wing corner. And, oh, almost kept him by Lamoureux, but she did a nice job at least keeping the puck close to her. And nice job moving into the zone now. She stops, gets a whole bunch of company, and meanwhile, Blade's able to get some fresh legs on this power play. Pass now to Watchorn. Watchorn, this blast one. Oh, that one looks like it went right off the knee of Erica Crom. That one will leave a mark for sure. Smoker's got it right now, and she's knocked down a couple of times. Gets the puck back to Watchorn, bounces off Watchorn. Kept in by Lamoureux, on to Knight now. Knight puts it in, and pad save there by Troutman. In front looking for a rebound there was Jillian Dempsey, but not quite as they're able to keep the puck out of the net.
Great saves by Troutman there. The Blades had a couple good rebound chances, and she really came across the net, made some strong saves.
25 seconds left to go in the period, 37 seconds left to go in the Boston power play. And face-off one by Calgary. Clearing and then off the glass. Now it's a loose puck, and it's a race for it. Pretty much thinking Bolton's going to win that one. She is fast. Fine. And she just ran away there. No, I don't know. That was Bordeaux, I think. That might have been.
Yep. Looks like the Blades will have a 5-on-3 for a little bit.
Oh, they are calling it. Okay. Indeed. Looks like Haley Irwin's going to be getting the gate too. The thing half the time I'm too busy watching the puck, I'm not watching the rest, so by the time I get over to them, I've already missed the hand signal, but indeed. So right now it's a 5-on-3 for the next 18 seconds, the next 7 seconds of this period. Anyway, pass over, and the shot by Lamoureux goes wide. Lattice had a rebound in front, and a score! Rebound right across the crease, and I believe it was Kelly Stack who got it to the backhand and just shoveled it into the back of the net, and now it's Blades 3, Calgary 1, just as time expires.
Great shot there by Lamoureux, low and hard. Goalie had to kick out a rebound, and Kelly Stack putting in with less than a second left, so great timing by the Blades. A
bit of a discussion right now, and I believe they're seeing whether or not the puck did cross the line before time expired. So they're discussing it right now. I don't think they can go back to New York and have it looked at as they do in the NHL.
Not
probably
quite
could,
the
but
same.
there'd be nobody there. Like, let's go to New York. Why? Who's there? Have to go back to Ottawa. Maybe our guys from ISI Global can take a look at it and tell us whether or not it went in or not.
Yep, they don't have quite the in-net cameras here.
So let's see. It could have been 3-1, but depending on when time expired. Very hearty discussion going on.
It's hard to tell because there wasn't really a loud buzzer when the clock hit 0. So, and they don't have goal lights.
Yeah, right, yeah.
But I'm not sure if they can go back and overturn it. So we'll see. We'll see what they come up with here.
But the arm did go out at first.
That's correct. Yep.
The
They did initially call it a goal. So I think it is hard to go back and overturn that if that was her initial call.
And the deliberations continue. We're here at what is the end of the first period, and we know that much. What we don't know is what the score is right now. Is it 2-1 or is it 3-1? And so far, Cherie, we've seen a lot from both teams. Once again, Calgary looking a little skittish at first, but they definitely come in and they've really had some nice opportunities. Boston's been equal to the task, save for that one goal by Danielle Stone.
Absolutely. It has been an offensive period, though. A lot of up and down play, a lot of shots on both goalies. So it is a wide open game, that's for sure.
Still deliberating. Players from both teams going there. Kelsey Webster and Hillary Knight going at it. Last year, actually, someone was doing the game with me, and he mentioned the fact that Kelsey Webster is like the tallest member of the team. I'm like, yeah, I guess we could call her the Towering Inferno. And he just looked at me, it's like, I can't believe you just said that. I'm like, hey, you left me that opening. You have nobody to blame but yourself.
Between her and Hillary Knight having the discussions, two pretty tall people. Looks like they're keeping it a goal.
Haven't seen it go up on the board yet. They're still hammering and hashing and discussing.
They are lining up for the face-off, but we'll see. Lots of back and forth here.
The only thing missing here right now is the Jeopardy Think music on the PA system. We should bring up a copy of that. Ding, 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 ding. And hopefully Jeopardy airs in Canada. Otherwise, a lot of people are going to be, what's he talking about? So the way it stands right now, if indeed this does go through for a goal, the first penalty was almost over anyway, but the Blades still on the advantage for another minute 54, which will be basically calculated off as we start the second period. Still going over this. Last time I saw a discussion this intense, it was my wife and I discussing pizza or Chinese. They're bringing it back to center ice, so.
With putting one more second on the clock, so it does look like they're keeping the goal.
Okay, so that is a goal indeed. So with 1 second left to go. In the first period, the goal was scored, and they dropped the puck, and it goes off, and I believe it was Stack who got the final tally of the goal, but from there, it went off a whole bunch of stakes, so I have no idea what we're going to award for the assist, but we'll check that out. Well, we'll find out right now. Oh, I'm sorry, it's a Knight with the goal.
Assisted by number 12, Rachel Lones at 19:59.
Okay, so the lone goal going to Lones, so I thought it was Stack, but it was Hillary Knight.
Yep.
So the last two goals of that first period, basically, it was 12 helped by 27, then it was 27 helped by 12.
Yeah, that line is really buzzing down in the Calgary end. They've got some really great chances. They can find each other. So I think Digit is really pleased with that line for sure.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm also glad that actually that was 27 and 12 and not 21 and 12. Otherwise, we'd be teasing a lot of Rush fans. Anyway, we are at the end of period number 1. The score stands right now: the Boston Blades 3 and the Calgary Inferno 1. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to take a quick break. And we'll come back with you in just a few minutes here. You're watching a live edition of New England Hockey Showcase on CWHL.ca. And the first intermission here at the Clark Athletic Center on the campus of the University of Massachusetts in Boston. And right now the score is the Boston Blades 3 and the Calgary Inferno 1. Definitely a reversal in fortune from what we saw from the two clubs last night. And so far, big effort from both clubs.
Absolutely. And the Blades, although it's 3-1, the Blades really need to keep the pressure on because Calgary's generated some really great chances and time in the Boston end. Particularly Johnson, Irwin line, Bailey Bram, they're all having good games for Calgary. So great to be up 3-1, but not content and need to keep going with that.
Right, one of the things that we're seeing behind both benches tonight, you might have noticed this as we are panning past, some orange hashtag banners. And apparently you have the lowdown on this, so tell us a little bit about what these banners signify.
I do. I have the inside scoop. The Boston Blades have partnered with, it's called the United Nations Initiative to End Violence Against Women. It's a new program. They're trying to generate awareness, and the percentage is that 1 in 3 women in the U.S. will experience violence in their lifetimes. This is something that we're trying to bring awareness to. It's called hashtag Orange Your Hood. You can look it up. Look up more information. The organization is called Unite, and it's an initiative that a lot of celebrities have gotten involved with the hashtag, and the Blades are trying to add to that. So you might notice some orange tape on their sticks. The coaches are wearing some orange, rocking some nice orange blazers tonight. So that's what the orange banners are about behind the bench.
Orange, you're glad she came in the booth with us tonight to explain that?
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, that was so bloody
I walked
obvious.
right into that one.
And the collective multitudes right now just doing a little head desk out there. It's like, oh my God, he went there. But speaking of going there, so far the Blades have gone to the net quite a bit tonight, and they have a 2-goal lead to show for it right now, 3-1. And Hillary Knight and Rachel Lannis both with a couple of points apiece.
Yep, that line is doing really well. They've gotten a lot of shots on, keeping some pressure in their end. They do also have the tail end of a power play coming out in this second period to start off with. So a good opportunity to maybe add to their lead. Actually,
they have the tail, the snout, the torso, the whole thing, because only 7 seconds gone in that penalty. So
yep.
They still have most of that 2-minute power play, 1:53 left to go, and that's how they're going to start the second period. And right now, let's go back to the first period and see how we got to that point. First goal scored at 3:46 of the first period. It was unassisted. It was Monique Lamoureux. Heck of a move by Monique, basically just taking it, first of all, stopping a clearing attempt, and then just working magic with that puck.
Oh, absolutely. Lamoureux is such a strong player. She's been a forward for Team USA for years, and she just made the transition back to D. But you can definitely see her forward tendency. She's very aggressive. She knows how to shoot the puck. So she really made a great move there, stepping up, stealing the puck, and then moving right into the slot and putting that away.
Of course, we're talking about great effort on the part of the Blades. Great effort on behalf of the Calgary Inferno, too, going to Danielle Stone, who we saw score some really pretty goals last year. And she came up with one and had some space and basically just worked her way through the seam. And poor Jen Lacasse didn't have a chance.
Yeah, I mean, Stone made a great move. It ended up to be a 3-on-2 for Calgary. And she got Genevieve moving, put it right through the 5-hole. So great play by Stone there.
And then it was the Hillary Knight, Rachel Lannis show starting out at 15:46 of period number 1. Lannis getting the goal, making it 2-1 at the time in favor of Boston. And she got the assist from Hillary Knight. And Hillary Knight responded in kind, and she got the goal in the last second of the first period. And just an absolute thrashing in front of the net, just a big, huge pile, and people and waving at sticks everywhere, and finally went in. And originally I thought it was Kelly Stack because she was in on it too, but the goal going to Hillary Knight. And a little bit of turnabout fair play here. The assist going to Rachel Lannis.
Absolutely. Those two are really doing it for Boston tonight. Both of them going to the net hard. Lannis got the goal right off the post. And Hillary Knight is so big. She's hard to move from the front of the net, so she was standing right there. Calgary D didn't have much chance to move her out of the way, so she put away the rebound.
Actually, it's a good night for Hillary Knight to be doing this, too, because she's got some people in tow tonight. ESPN is actually doing a bit of a thing on her, and they had crews around the game last night. They've got crews here tonight, apparently, and they'll have crews tomorrow. Hillary Knight, obviously, being part of that ESPN The Body issue for this year.
Yep.
And really, it's funny. I was showing the photos. Hillary Knight, the one thing came out, Hillary posted them on Twitter. And so I showed one of them to my wife, and my wife, her response was something like, holy crud, she could kill somebody.
You know what? These girls work so hard. They work out all the time. They're eating healthy. They're doing all the right things. They're giving their body rest when they need it. So it's great for her to have some recognition. She's got to practice with the Anaheim Ducks, which is pretty cool. So she's got some recognition, and this ESPN series, that I believe it's called the Title 9 for 9. So that's really exciting for her and for women's hockey in general, just to get that publicity.
Kind of going into that 30 for 30 motif with the title there.
Yep. Absolutely.
But so far, she's come out and she's firing on all cylinders. Nice job there by Hillary Knight. Also, Rachel Lanas, who's having a heck of a year. And I'm not just saying that because apparently a member of her family is now following us on Vimeo on the New England Hockey Showcase. I saw it the other day. Bob Lanas was following you. It's like, gee, I wonder. Not exactly the most common of surnames. So
yeah.
Hi, Bob, if you're out there watching.
Oh, she's having a great game. She's a small player, but she's really fast. She's hard to keep up with. She goes to the net hard. She's pesky. She shoots the puck. So she's actually a really great compliment to Hillary, who's so big and strong. You know,
hockey is kind of like martial arts in a way. As far as sometimes size doesn't matter, it's all a matter of technique. I mean, case in point, let's look to the NHL. One of the smallest players, in fact, he was taken, I think, like 199th in the draft overall, but actually carved out an amazing career for himself because of his elusiveness and his tenacity, was Theoren Fleury.
Yep.
Who actually played for the Calgary Flames.
Yeah, go figure. Especially in women's hockey, it is definitely physical, and it's important to be strong. So if you are smaller, they really need to be small in their or strong in their skates rather. But being pesky, going to the net, I mean, it really makes a difference. So Kelly Cook is another small one. Sometimes they're paired together. Casey Pickett, they're all really great players. So they've been really good contributors for Boston, even though they're on the smaller side.
And that's the thing, you know, obviously ESPN is shooting this tonight, and it's centered around Hillary Knight, but really, you know, the key is we've got to get more eyes on this game because you talk about, you know, I mean, these really are world-class hockey players.
Absolutely.
You know, it's not like sometimes you see like this, you know, this startup or an offshoot league, and people think, oh, it's kind of an offshoot or it's not as good as a real thing. Hey, I'd put this against half of the stuff I'm seeing from the other sets of pros right now. I mean, you know, these ladies can skate, they're tough. I mean, technically it's a non-checking league, but come on, we know better.
Yeah, technically. No, these are some of the best players in the world. You have some of the top Team Canada players here. Bailey Bram, Haley Irwin. Even on the Blades team, you have Genevieve Lacasse and Tara Watchorn. And then you have some of the top U.S. players. So you really can't get much better than this.
This is true, and obviously a little bit of a change this year. Normally, when you look at the CWHL, at least for the last few years, Montreal's been the powerhouse. This year, it's Calgary. Calgary is out to an amazing start, as we mentioned in the pregame. They're 7-1-1 right now. They're in first place overall, and you look, and they've scored actually over twice as many goals as they've allowed.
Yeah. I mean, they are playing really well, and you can see this team is strong. They have a lot of depth. It's not just one line. They have several lines that can score against you. So this is a really important series for Boston to try and knock the top team out of their spot and gain some points on them in the standings.
Right. The other teams, actually, this is the only game going on in the CWHL tonight. So if Boston does win tonight, they're tied for second place in points with the Montreal Stars. Montreal right now is at 5-4. Actually 5-4-1, but technically it's 5-2-1, and then because of the 2 forfeits here a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, technically they count as wins, but it's like, hey, I got 10 goals. Yeah, too bad 5 of them were empty netters. Sorry, Montreal viewers, but but indeed, you know, Montreal over the years a fearful team. I remember the first time I ever saw them play was a couple of years ago, and one of the players who really impressed me. She was coming in on the right wing, and just she had like very little space to shoot at, and she just put a laser through, and that's Megan Augusta Marciano.
Oh yeah. She's a really impressive player. She played her college hockey at Mercyhurst. She can snipe the puck. She can shoot the puck. She's deceptive. So you watch her and you don't think she's going that fast, and all of a sudden she's by you. So she's hard to keep track of. She's always a threat when she's on the ice. Always somebody you need to be watching out for.
Looking at some of the other teams, Toronto right now at 3-3-1. They actually came out and actually the first game that we did this year was with Toronto, and the Blades came out to a victory. But Toronto, it's one of those things where last year they actually wound up, I think, coming in 4th overall, but then knocked off Montreal and got all the way to the Clarkson Cup final, where they edged out the Blades in overtime in a heartbreaker of a game.
Yep.
And Brampton, well, you know, right now they're sitting at 3-6-1, so they've got 7 points overall. They've played many more games than Toronto, but still they're about the same in points. So right now you got Calgary up top with 15 points, 7-1-1. Montreal at 5-4-1 with 11 points, and then the Blades in 3rd place right now, 4-3-1. And if they can get those 2 points tonight, then they're in a tie. Actually in a virtual tie, although once again, Montreal does have 1 more game, but Boston has 1 more loss, so I think percentage-wise they would actually make the jump. And in fact, I think they would probably make the jump into 2nd place if they did that.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, these 2 games are huge for Boston. They can move up in the standings. It's, you know, they need to get some momentum back after last night. So exciting to see them playing well.
Yeah, I mean, last night I was watching. I was actually at my wife's work Christmas party, and I had the CWHL app on my phone, and it's just saying, it's like, oh, they got to go back, and then 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, oh boy.
Oh yeah.
But it looks to be, at least, in that particular case, looks like we might have an aberration on our hands for that game anyway, because they come out. But once again, last night, Calgary only scored 1 goal in that first period. Second period, 3, third period, 4. So they've got to be careful here. They can't let up at all. They cannot let Calgary get back into this game. They've got to continue with their skating and their forechecking and their offense, and they just have to really stick it to them.
Absolutely. This period is huge for them. And an 8-3 score is really an aberration anywhere in this league. All the teams are so strong. Anybody can lose on any given night, so it's important to keep the effort for all 60 minutes.
Right, once again, we are in between the intermission time here, and just waiting for the Zamboni to do its rounds here. Score once again here at the UMass Arena. It is the Boston Blades 3 and the Calgary Inferno 1. And we've talked about some of the players in the CWHL, and this is something when someone comes in the booth. Let's talk a little bit about you. What brought Sherry Hendrickson into the sport of hockey in the first place?
Oh, I was 3 when I started skating. My older brother was playing, so I wanted to do whatever he was doing, and got myself on the ice. I snuck in, said that I was 4, even though I was 3 and something, and my dad said that, and got me on the ice, and I never came off. I loved it ever since I was a kid.
That's great. Someone once talked to Wayne Gretzky about all the practicing he did, and they said, how could you practice all that time? How could you practice day and night and day and night? And Gretzky's response was, if I thought of it as practice, I probably wouldn't have done it that much.
Absolutely.
It's just one of the things, it's almost something, you love, and it's what you were born to do.
Absolutely. I played on several teams growing up, sometimes 3 teams at once, and going rink to rink to rink, and there was nothing that I loved more than playing 3 games in a day. So it was just a real thrill to play for the Blades when I was growing up. When a couple of years ago, as a girl growing up, I didn't have anything like this to look forward to. So this is a really great set of role models for young girl players to look up to.
Okay, what we're going to do right now is we're going to take a quick break, and then when we come back, we'll bring you second period action here. It's the Boston Blades against Calgary Flames, and right now Boston up by a score of 3-1. Back here at UMass, and right now the Blades out to a 2-goal lead. The score 3-1 at the end of 1, getting set to start the second period, and the teams are out there right now. A little bit of discussion after that that third goal, because of course the fact that it came basically just about as time expired, and they ruled it had come with 1 second left to go, and they put that second back on the clock. It wasn't really even a second. They dropped the puck, and the thing wailed right away. So, but here they go, and they start. And by the way, Boston's still on the power play for another minute, 53 seconds. Face-off, though, won by Calgary, and it's chipped up now by Holler. And with it there, trying to chip it into the zone. Once again, that's Wong for the Blades. Watchhorn has it now. Tries to pass it over to Kelly Stack, but it goes behind her. Monique Lamoureux working with it now. Hillary Knight has it. Nice pass to Kelly Stack. Stack on the move now through center ice. Goes wide and just dumps it along the boards. Alanis has it now. Alanis back to Stack. Stack to Knight. Knight puts one in, and it's knocked aside there by Troutman. Now the pass goes back to Knight. Juggling, bouncing puck, but she's able to corral it. Lamoureux pass out, and a shot there by Watchorn. Oh, you heard that one a mile away. Knight with it once again. Pass over to Watchorn. Watchorn, wrist shot, bounces, winds up in Hillary Knight's stick again. And she just tries to get it back up to Kelly Stack. And it's just cleared. Nice job. They are able to get it out of the zone, but not much further, as Monique Lamoureux is able to grab it just with the hand. Pass now to Rachel Lannis. Nice little bit of a dipsy doodle there. Stack winds up with the puck, but she's being checked heavily there by Louise Warren. And with it now, that's Jessica Wong, puts it through everybody, and she's just going to scale it down the length of the ice. Played there by Jen Lacasse, and she's going to pass it. Actually goes past Blake Bolden, and then chipped back ahead by Wong once again. 32 seconds left to go in the Calgary penalty. Blade still on the power play, obviously, and Bolden has it now. Gets it over to Smelker. Smelker has to stop and evade the forechecking. Calgary putting some pressure on now. Bolden has it now. Bolden with a pass over to Lamoureux. Lamoureux to Dempsey. Dempsey, though, runs right into Cudmore. And it's at center ice. Loose puck there, and it's taken by Smelker now. Smelker goes wide, tries to pass over to Bowie. However, she gets knocked over. Seas were a little rough for that Bowie. And that'll be the end of the power play. And here we go once again. Coming out of the zone, that was Gagliardi. Try to get it to Doreen Bowie, I believe it is. And once again, if I am incorrect at some point, someone please correct me on that so I don't make a fool of myself here. And as they try to move in the zone, it looked like someone got in there ahead of the play. So as a result, we will go back to just outside the Calgary blue line, I think. As the sides change out. And get the big guns out there once again. Lannis, Knight, and Kelly Stack for the Blades, as well as Bolden. Actually, I'm sorry, no, it was not offside. It was a face-off's going to be in the left wing face-off circle. I thought they were setting up outside originally.
Yeah,
nice
it looks
off the
like
face-off.
we missed the penalty. They're on the power play
Oh,
again.
okay.
So.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, oh, shot by Bolden. Bad save there by Troutman. And once again, the Blades are on the power play. And let's see, I believe that is in the box there right now. That's Haley Cudmore. Knight has it. Once again, the Blades are on the power play. Pass goes over to Gagliardi. Gagliardi kind of whiffs on that one. And Calgary trying to run out shorthanded, but that pass was intercepted by Hillary Knight, who scales it back into the Calgary zone. And they just try and chip it out once again. And indeed, they're successful this time. And a rolling puck goes all the way down to Genevieve Lacasse.
Great play by Lacasse there. She can really handle the puck and pass it all the way up the ice.
I wasn't able to hear the penalty. Shot there! Oh, and a save there by Troutman. In close, I believe that was Smelker. Goes back to the point now. With it is Lamoureux. Lamoureux over to Watchorn. Watchorn moving with it. Nice tic-tac-toe pass down to Dempsey, but then it goes off a couple of sticks and winds up going wide. 56 seconds left to go on the Blades penalty. 3-1. Blades are in the lead right now. Another tally here. Oh, Watchorn takes it outside the zone. The Blades will have to reset. And going for it there was Smelker, and they'll be called, and that will be offsides. And that'll come outside the zone. So 45 seconds left to go. I was trying to listen for the call on the penalty. I couldn't quite understand it.
Yeah, I didn't hear it either, and I actually didn't see it on the ice, so I'm not sure what that was for.
Of course, where we are in the footprint of the sound system, it's almost like Charlie Brown's teacher sometimes. Wah, 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 wah. Anyway, face-off won by Knight. Pass goes across ice, and now Lamoureux's got it. She's over the blue line. Stopped short on the left wing boards, and then hauls down Erica Crom. Loose puck in front. Lannis almost had it. It's shipped out now. We've got a breakaway. Here comes Campbell. Campbell on the breakaway. Takes a move, and a save there by Lacasse. She got the stick down, and the puck deflected over the net. Beautiful job there by Lacasse, stopping the shorthanded opportunity by Campbell. I think maybe the Inferno have a little fire in their bellies after that one. And it's coming out once again, and with it now, that's Hillary Knight. Knight, backhanded pass. However, Lamoureux wasn't really expecting it. She comes out with it now and gets around Curio. Goes for center ice now, hits Hillary Knight once again. Knight with it, takes a shot in, goes up high over the glove of Troutman. Blades have it still. With it now, that's Kelly Stack. She's ridden into the boards almost there by Webster. And it gets knocked to the other side. Gagliardi keeping it in there, chipping it ahead, looking for Lannis. Lannis, tries to get it near the net. Loose puck and nobody there to corral it. Loose puck going right through the crease, just a tantalizingly juicy, dangling puck there. No one just could get the stick on it. I know. Adjectives much? Anyway, 15:23 left to go, and we're back at even strength once again as the Blades still work the puck in the Calgary zone, but now Calgary working it out. With it now is Curio. Curio passes off and almost got it to Irwin, but it's taken away there and skated out by Kaylee Fratkin. Intercepted there by Cudmore. That's it. And goes in and winds up going wide. Cook backhands it to Gagliardi, who brings it now out of her own zone. And moves up and gets it onto the stick of Kaylee Fratkin. Fratkin still with it, going through center ice, and she's just going to scale it right into the Calgary zone. Giving chase there is Kelly Cook as the Blades get fresh legs out there and change it on the fly. And with it now, that's going to be Schroeder. And can't quite chip it out of the zone yet. Loose puck now. And it goes over to Blake Bolden now. Bolden, nice move, sidestepping. And then she gets her pocket pick, basically gets broken up by Schroeder. Nice initial move there, though, by Blake Bolden. The pass now looking for Danielle Stone, but first there is going to be Lamoureux. I'm sorry, that's not Lamoureux, that's Bolden. That's Lamoureux on the other side. Cottrell in there right now. Taking a couple of the Calgary players against the boards. Bolden with it now. Nice little move once again, gets it to Myers. Goes through, and here comes Ketchum with it now. Ray Ketchum. Over, pass, shot in, and oh boy, that was stopped. She had some space, but decided to pass it off. Watchhorn tried to get it through, and Myers tried the deflection, but it just went through her stick. Went through her legs, I should say. Or went through her stick. Her stick could be in pieces. 13:46 left to go in the second period, rather. Right now, it's still 3-1. Loose puck, Lannis with a shot. Oh my God, what a save there by Troutman. What a save by Camille Troutman. Lannis had it right on the doorstep. Watchhorn with it now from the point. Goes off of the foot of Danielle Stone. And with it now, that's Peacock trying to skate it out, being checked heavily there by Lannis, who gets it now, but then she's ridden against the boards by Webster. Battle for it now in the right wing corner. And coming out with it once again. Here comes Cunningham. Cunningham with a pass off, kept in there by Kelly Stack. Nice job by the Blades, but then it's chipped out there by Peacock. Loose puck now at center ice, chipped ahead a little bit there by Hillary Knight. And then knocked ahead by Calgary. That was Jessica Wong, who puts it into the Boston zone. Stopped there and then played out by Lacasse, who's got it to Stack, and they might catch him on a line change. Maybe not, but here's Knight with it now. And it bounced off the linesman. Once again, that's the second time that's happened tonight. Fratkin has it now, being harassed heavily, though, and actually has her pocket picked by Weber. Weber now gets ridden to the backboard for her trouble. Back to Pieri at the point now. Pieri just chips it deep, looking for Campbell. That's Jessica Campbell there. A couple of other players, too. One player hits the deck. Campbell's got it now. Has some space, looking to move. Backhanded on net, and actually goes right off of her own player. And then going down is Lacasse. Bit of activity in front of the net there, but they're able to keep it out. Shot goes in, deflected wide from the point there. And with it now is Pieri once again. Pieri gets it. Nice job by Stack. Nice hand-eye coordination. Just knocking that one aside. Calgary, though, right now, they're not on the power play, but it sure looks that way. They are just moving in the Boston zone right now and really pressing the point. Boston, though, so far is able to keep them off the scoreboard, at least this portion of the game. And the pass goes out now to Kelly Stack. Stack will just backhand it right into the Calgary zone. We've got 11:50 left to go in the second period. Blades still stake to a 3-1 lead. Blake Bolden chasing it, but it's going to wind up being called for icing, and the action will be brought all the way back to Calgary zone.
A lot of good pressure by Calgary there. The Blades got running around their own end, and Calgary is possessing. Like you said, it looked just like a power play. So Calgary's taking it to them.
But the Blades have it back now in the Calgary zone. Taking the face off of the Blades is Jillian Dempsey. And I believe she's going up against Haley Irwin. Indeed, she did, and Irwin actually wins it and gets it out now. And trying to move with it there is Brianna Curio. Battle for it along the boards. Dempsey trying to come out with it, but Curio comes out with it now. Tries to get it around Bolden, can't do it, and Dempsey gets it back. Tries to pass off the boards to herself. And now with it, that's Bowie. Bowie with a shot. Oh, it just goes wide. Corinne Bowie with an opportunity. She just couldn't put it on the net. She's able to keep it in the zone, though. Nice job there. Chips it further ahead. And giving chase now is Smelker behind the net. Almost had Dempsey lined up there. Just didn't see her to get the drop pass in there. And Bowie's got it now. She's broken up, but it's kept in by Smelker. And that puck goes off the left wing boards, and now it's brought up by Calgary. Actually goes for a couple of players, and giving chase now is Blake Bolden. She'll corral it in the Boston zone. Bring it back now. 10:54 left to go in the second period, and Smelker can't handle it and gives it up. And oh, Cudmore actually caught the stick right to the hand. He's staying out there though. Those can hurt. Where the puck now is Bailey Bram. Pass off to Pieri. And it's just going to be skilled all the way into the Boston zone. The cast plays it there, leaves it for Blake Bolden. Bolden collides with Erica Crom, but here come the Blades with it now. That's Janine Weber, I believe. Weber gets it out to Casey Pickett, who now gets it to Kelly Cook. Everyone's on side. Pickett's got it now. Pickett with a shot in, and a save there by Troutman. Puck behind the net. Back to the point now. Shot in, goes wide. I believe that was Watchorn with the shot there. Fratkin has it now, trying to chip it ahead. Calgary with it now, trying to get a pass over to Webster. Webster being ridden off the puck by Franklin. I'm sorry, not Franklin, that's Fratkin. And that's Warren now colliding with one of the Blades. And I believe that was Fratkin once again. And it'll be scaled all the way down the ice, and it'll be icing, and it'll come all the way back.
Cook and Pickett really racing into the zone there, using their speed, taking the puck wide, just getting pucks to the net, keeping it simple. That's what Boston needs to do. They're getting a little bit caught up in their own end. Keep it simple, make the simple play.
9:53 left to go in the second period, 3-1 in favor of the Boston Blades. And once again, back to the point now. Fratkin with a shot there, and it bounces off everybody basically, and then just winds up going into the protective netting behind the, with the glass actually behind the net. 9:49 left to go in period number 2. Blades so far have been equal to the task. A couple of opportunities for Calgary, but the Blades have rejected them each and every time. Face-off won by the Blades. Shot by Fratkin. And goes, oh! Waiting on the doorstep there was Megan Myers, but just couldn't connect on it. And Calgary working it through right now. And here they come, going with it right now. That is Danielle Stone once again. And Stone actually went to do a little bit of a step. And one of her line mates was charging, get into the zone ahead of the play. So it will be offside, and the face-off will be just outside the Boston blue line with 9:33 left, Sherry.
Danielle Stone, that name's familiar. She scored Calgary's goal here tonight, taking the puck in again, just a little extra move at the blue line, threw them off sides.
And the face-off won by Calgary. That's Sarah Davis winning it. Chipped into the zone now, and a nice job there by Gagliardi knocking out with her hand, but then it's brought right back in by Jessica Wong, and maybe not. Looks like we're offside once again. And as a result, face-off will come just outside the zone once again. And it's funny, we mentioned Danielle Stone before. I don't know if you ever got to watch some of the Bruins telecasts around here in like 10, 20 years ago with Derek Sanderson, the former Bruin. But every once in a while, a player would line up or get in a certain position, and Derek Sanderson would say, uh-oh, and that usually wound up in the back of the net. That was the thing, when Stone got the puck in the first period, I had the uh-oh going off in my head.
Yep.
So.
She's a dangerous player.
And Gagliardi has the puck now as it scaled back into the Boston zone. She's being chased heavily there, but is able to get it. And working on her there quite a bit is Brittany Esposito for Calgary. Bolden's got it now. Bolden, wow, they're just going at it there. It's Peacock and Esposito. Calgary fierce right now, really determined, I should say, on that forecheck. Shot goes in, right in the midsection, and Lacasse will stop it easily to get the pads down, get the pads wide really quick, and to get it right in the midsection.
Strong save by Lacasse, leaving no rebound there. There was a Calgary player buzzing around the front, but Lacasse swallowed that one right up. She's made some good saves this
They're
period.
buzzing all over the place. In fact, this is one of the things they did last year, too. A lot of a good part of their game is really predicated upon basically swinging around the zone and trying to catch people and intercept escape plays and things like that. Off the face-off with it now, I believe that once again is Irwin. And Curio is there now. Irwin's got it once again. It's taken by Lamoureux and gets it onto the stick of Corinne Bowie. And with it now, here's Watchorn. Here we go. Possible 3-on-2. Watchorn blasts one, and it goes wide. And it goes around, and right now it's in the Boston zone. Smelker has it now. Over to basically nobody. And moving ahead, that's Watchorn with it now. Watchorn over to Lamoureux. Pass ahead for Smelker. And Wong has it now behind her own net for Calgary. Bowie in there as well. Smelker once again. She's being harassed heavily by Wong. And Calgary on the move with it now. Nice move, and that is, once again, that's Johnston. Johnston, oh, nice little move there, and a beautiful save to match by Genevieve Lacasse. Nice play there by Calgary, but Genevieve Lacasse opens up that bag of tricks and says, okay, I'll see that and I will raise you.
Great move by Johnson, taking it right to the middle. Good, strong backhand shot. Lacasse might have some familiarity, though. They're both Team Canada players.
Well, there you go. And once again, the face-off in the Boston zone. Still kind of neutral, but kicked out by Warren. It then winds up on the stick of Casey Pickett, at least momentarily, and she'll pick it up once again and passes across the ice for Fratkin now. Gets it to Kelly Cook. And it's chipped ahead there along the glass by Casey Pickett. Back there now is Tegan Schroeder. Kept in by Janine Weber, at least for a moment there. And Schroeder with it once again. She'll just bring it behind her own net. She'll stop there and come back in. Erica Crom trying to clear it out. It's taken by Fratkin, though. And it actually goes in on net, stirred aside there by Troutman. And coming out with it once again is Calgary. Trying to chip it ahead to Bram, but can't do it. Gagliardi's got it now. She passes over to Fratkin, who just scales it right back into the Calgary zone. 7:10 left to go in the second period so far. 3-1 in favor of the Boston Blades. And they're just going to chip it all the way in, and it'll go right past the crease. They're hoping that the Lacasse would have to make a play on it, but nothing doing, and it's coming all the way back down to the Calgary zone.
Absolutely. She can't fool Lacasse. She's been around long enough.
7:03 left in the second period. Blades maintaining that 3-1 lead. And they have the face-off once again in the zone, which is won by Calgary, but then the puck is taken by Bray Ketchum. Gets it out to the point. Lamoureux lets a shot go, and it deflects off. And a shot. Oh my goodness, right there! I believe that was number 19. Who I believe that's Dena Lang. I think they had a change in numbers there, but nice opportunity, but they just couldn't put it home. And it's knocked back in the zone once again, all the way around. And rushing in is Lamoureux. Lamoureux is able to get it now. She gets it back to Lang once again. Lang with a shot in, hit the post! Just clanged it off the iron. Break there for Calgary. And now to Lamoureux. Lamoureux, tries to pass it over. She was looking for a shot to pass to Ketchum. But the defender was able to block the shot. Now she's got the shot, and that goes off the pad of the goaltender, Troutman. And it moves up now, and going through, and Bolden's got it. Bolden actually chipped it over, and Lang can't corral it, though. Nice steal by Ketchum. However, Cudmore gets it, but then it's knocked right back in once again by Ketchum. Nice play by the rookie Blade there. As I mentioned, she did score a goal last night. In fact, I think that was her first CWHL goal. Pass now, and Lannis has it, and it just bounces off her stick. Cudmore can't take it, though, and it's picked up by Hillary Knight with one defender back. Oh, she gets a shot up, but it goes wide. Big opportunity there by Hillary Knight, and moving with it now, here's Cunningham. Jetta Cunningham for Calgary. She moves it in. What a defensive play there! That was beautiful by Fratkin, and then the net comes off the pegs. Beautiful play there by the Blades, number 8.
Oh, great play by Fratkin. She stayed right in the middle of that 2-on-1. She knew that Hillary Knight was charging back, and once Hillary had the other forward in her sights, then she stepped right over and blocked off the pass and the shot. Wow,
great play there by Fratkin. That's the kind of sacrificing yourself and really selling out. That's what'll win you hockey games. 5:36 left to go in the second period, and the face-off won by the Blades, but now it's taken by the Inferno. Coming in now, and that's a shot. I believe that was Cunningham with it there, and we've got the arm goes up. It looks like we've got a call. And who will be getting the gate this time? I wonder. I think we might be seeing Blade getting the gate this time. Indeed, it looks like Tara Watchorn is going to be able to take a 2-minute break.
Yeah, the Blades have had several power plays, so I'm not surprised to see the Blades get one and Calgary go on the power play here.
That was a genuine penalty. I don't think you can call that a Revlon, a makeup call. Sometimes,
that's true.
Sometimes those are frustrating. and I mean, all you have to do, if someone calls it a bunch on the other team, all you have to do is even look like, you look like there was contact, or you look like you're trying to play FIFA instead of, hockey. Anyway, off the face-off, Calgary has it now. They're on the power play. And able to hold the short side there is Lacasse. And let's see. Looks like it was shot out. Hillary Knight says it should be outside the zone. And the referee begs to differ. Looked like one of the Calgary players might have basically airmailed that shot right over the crossbar, but at least that's what Hillary Knight thought. But they say, nope, deflection, face off in the zone. Oh, coming out there, and Johnson almost had the puck. It's chipped in now by Cunningham. Loose puck in front. Oh, and she can't corral it. Esposito had a chance there, but just couldn't do it. Pass now going to Irwin. Irwin with a shot. Goes off Lacasse's glove, but it was going wide anyway. Cunningham has it now. Goes back to the point to Wong. Wong back to Cunningham now. Oh, it hits actually Bounces off her stick. She had to corral it with her skate, and by the time she got it back to the forehand, it was chipped out by the blades. So they'll have to start over. And they bring it through right now with Cunningham. Cunningham gets the pass out to Johnston. Johnston, pass over. Nice shot. And once again, I believe Lacoste may have caught a piece of that, but it looked like it was going high anyway on the shot from Esposito. Johnston has it now. Johnston moving. A little bit of a drop pass for Cunningham there. Cunningham with a shot in, and it bounced off and went wide. Johnston once again. She goes down. No arms go up, though. And it's on the back boards once again. Shot in. Oh, that was a nice opportunity there. I believe it was Fratkin who blocked that once again. Another nice play there by Kaylee Fratkin. Pass goes over to Jessica Wong now. Wong lines one up, and that one clangs off the iron. So we've seen one now on either side of the rink. Ping, ping. Oh, my goodness.
So many people in front there. Lacasse didn't see it at all. She didn't see it till it clanged off the post behind her. So lucky that it bounced right out front somewhere that she could cover it. But great movement by Calgary in the power play. They're moving the puck around, especially up top, shooting the puck.
One of those Sean Connery Hunt for Red October moments. One ping only, Vasily. 4:22 left to go in the second period. And it's 3-1 in favor of the Blades. Once again, face-off won by Calgary. Bram's got it now behind the net. She just skating backwards a little bit, then she passes off, gets the puck back now from Schroeder. That goes once again to Schroeder. Pass back, and they get it now out to Warren. And it's intercepted there and knocked away. The Blades will scale it down the length of the ice. 25 seconds left to go in the second period. And about, that's 25 seconds left to go on the power play. 3:53 left to go now in the second period. 3-1 in favor of the Blades. And the Blades now just looking to eat up some more seconds off of that clock. Cross ice pass just gets out to Cudmore once again. She's going to go wide. Try and maybe line up a target in front, but she's ridden to the boards by Blake Bolden. Nice job there. Lamoureux's in there as well. Lamoureux working on Bram. And Lamoureux once again. Oh, a little bit of a shot there. Lamoureux and Bram getting into it. Going to have to keep an eye on those two. And uh-oh, we've got a whistle, and I think Bram's going to get it here.
Yeah, I think it might be both of them. They're going back and forth, so we'll see. But some familiarity there, Canada and the U.S. A lot of competitiveness flowing, so a lot of familiarity between those two players, that's for sure.
Indeed, Lamoureux is going off too, so it'll be Lamoureux and Bailey Bram both going off. So next question is, as far as there being coincidental minors, what are we going to have? Will it be a 4-on-4 or will it be 5-on-5? I'm seeing 4-on-4 right now, so means we're going to have some extra skating room for a while, make things a little more exciting.
Absolutely. A lot of speed between these two teams anyway, and it's been offensive, so we'll see what this is like. 3:23
left as the faceoff is won by the Blades, and Watchhorn has it now after that pass from Fratkin. The cross-ice pass out was dangerous. Tried to get it out to Hillary Knight. Knight finally catches up with it, but not before she's pressed against the board by Jessica Wong. And the Blades try and bring it out the other way now. With it is Watchhorn. Watchhorn, nice little step there, and pass just bounces off Kelly Stack's stick. And moving through now, and the stops. Nice job there. Jessica Wong stopping on a dime and turning it right around. Pass goes up, and she tried to get it to Johnston. It's taken away by Watchhorn. She flies over the blue line right now, and it goes wide. And it goes back in the zone. As Wong's got it now. Wong passes back to Johnston now. And Johnston passes up to Irwin. Irwin's got it now. Pass back up, and actually that's not Johnston, that's Webster. Webster collides there with Fratkin. Loses her stick in the process. Lone Inferno player right now back there is Johnston once again. And she's able to pass it across now, and the shot goes in. I believe that was Schroeder who fired that one off, and it was knocked away by the blocker of Lacoste. And on a lead pass, we've got almost a breakaway. She just couldn't get away cleanly. That was Rachel Lannis. 2:12 left in the second period. We're still 4-on-4 for the next 46 seconds. And Bolden with it now, gets it over to Alyssa Gagliardi. Jillian Dempsey's got it now. Drop pass for Bolden. Bolden streaking over the line. Right face-off circle, and she just stops there, curls a little bit, gets herself some room, gets it back to Dempsey at the point. Back over to Bolden now. Bolden to Gagliardi. Gagliardi to Bolden. Bolden, wrist shot, tried to get it, nice sharp pass over to Dempsey, but it's knocked out. Esposito gets it over now to Campbell. Campbell on the move, gets a shot in, and a save by Lacasse. She saw it all the way and made no mistake.
Campbell looking like she was going to pass and shooting at the last second. Smart play by Campbell, but Lacasse was equal to the task, following up.
That's great, because a lot of times you see plays develop, and then you see something happen, you think to yourself, one pass too many. But there, she just went for it.
Absolutely.
Nice
It was a
job.
good shot to take, and Lacasse made a good save, not leaving a rebound, too.
He didn't fall for it at all. Face off one, and the shot in Pierre goes off of a skate, actually. Another shot in, and I think it went off the side of the net. Maybe Lacasse did get a piece of it. And trying to knock it out once again are the Blades. That's Janine Weber. That's Warren with it now. Warren taken down by Watchhorn. And the Blades move it ahead. And Kelly Cook juggling it. And didn't really have clean possession of it, so it'll come back outside the zone, and we'll have a face-off for an offside call.
Watchhorn and Warren, both BU products, so they going after each other a little bit, but they know each other well from their college days.
Nice crowd here tonight to watch these two teams play, the Calgary Inferno, I should say, and the Boston Blades here at the UMass rink, the Clark Athletic Center. And face-off won by the Inferno once again. As Johnson has it now, she carries it into the zone. Drop pass for Long at the right point. And let's see. With it there now, that's Irwin. Irwin tries a centering pass. Stop there. Nice job there by, I believe that was Fratkin once. I'm sorry, no, that was Janine Weber. And that one just gets scaled right over the crossbar. Basically went over everything, but still stayed in play, just went off the boards high. And Pickett now able to chip it out of the zone. Giving chase there and able to catch up to it is Haley Irwin, who just passes off to Wong, who gets it, almost get it to Rihanna Curio. Cook has it now, and she just chips it back to her teammate. That's Kaylee Fratkin, number 8. We're back, by the way, 5-on-5. We're back at full strength for both teams. 30 seconds left to go in the second period. Calgary moving once again. The shot, just a dribbler going in there from Stone. Calgary pressing, though. Stone with another shot in. Nice job by Hillary Knight getting in the way, and we've got another call. Looks like we've got a cross-checking penalty. And is it Lannis who's getting the gate for this? They seem to be escorting her over there. And indeed, it's number 12. That's Rachel Lannis going out for a cross-check. So last period, it was Boston that had a large segment of power play time left over. This time it'll be Calgary, unless they score in the next 17 seconds. Pass goes in now to Irwin, but then she is buttoned up by Bolden, and it goes to Stack. Stack just able to chip it right out. Nice job there by Kelly Stack. It goes to the goaltender Troutman. She passes it back looking for Irwin. And, Hillary Knight almost ran away with it. With it there, Stack on the stick of Knight. Knight with a shot and a save by Troutman. And they're just going to sound the horn, I guess, but that's why they say play to the whistle, because you never know.
Looking for another last-second goal there. Hillary was taking the shot at the last minute, but Troutman swallowing that right up. So
there we go. There's a minute 41 left to go on the penalty, and that we will continue to count down once we get into the third period. Right now it is the end of period number 2, and the score stands. The Boston Blades 3 and the Calgary Inferno 1. And once again, a lot of good action on either side, some good opportunities, but both teams able to thwart any opportunities in their zones.
Absolutely. Both teams had really great opportunities, but Troutman and Lacasse standing tall. A lot of up and down the ice play, a lot of shots that period, but even with the special teams, both teams holding steady, still at 3-1.
And Troutman, obviously, I think this is my first time seeing her, but in the last few years, even back when they were still Team Alberta, they had a good goaltending tandem. While last year, Delane Bryan, I saw actually have a couple of terrific games, and Kathy Desjardins was in it for a while as well.
Yep. Calgary has some strong goaltending, and they have more than one goalie that can really play. So Troutman's standing tall tonight. She seems to have settled down after the flurry of goals in the first, making some good saves here in the second.
All right, well, there we are, into the second period. And, I would say let's go over the scoring summary for the second period. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, scoring summary for the second period. Cue silence. No goals scored in that second period, but we'll look all the way back to the first because that's where the bulk of the score, in fact, all of the scoring happened. We'll start off at 3:46 into period number 1. The goal being scored after a fantastic individual effort by Monique Lamoureux, and that put Boston up 1-0 at the time. Danielle Stone tied it at 13:59 of the first period. And then not even a couple of minutes later, Rachel Lannis gets one from Hillary Knight to make it 2-1. And then Hillary Knight got one from Rachel Lannis just before time expired. And that made it 3-1 at the time. And that's where we stand right now. And we've got more coming up, more action, and we'll talk about this game some more. But right now, what we're going to do is talk to some of our people here actually in just a few minutes, actually. Well, not quite yet, so I guess it'll be you and I for a while here. It's live television, you know, you never know here. Let's see, it's...
They want me to do it from here, too.
Oh, okay. I guess they're doing, let's see. Oh, there we go. They've got, it looks like Rachel. So,
I think we're going to be able to grab Rachel Lanas for an interview here.
oh, that's good. Yep, I see her right now, down there right now by the interview area. Just waiting to get the cue. Just waiting to get the cue as far as when we'll be ready to go with that interview. So, in the meantime, let's just go over some of the facts and things right now. Going into tonight's game, just taking a look at some of the stats. Right now, the leading scorer for the Boston Blades, Hillary Knight. Hillary Knight so far, she's got 6 points total, actually. Actually, I'm sorry, that's, I'll have to check that because it says here 6 goals and 1 assist for 6 points, which doesn't quite work. But anyway, she is a +7, so that's good too. So she's not only leading the team in points, but also in plus minus. And so far, really good results from her. Boston Blades, once again, just to keep in mind there that right now they're playing for a tie for second place. In fact, I think even if they tied for points with second place with Montreal, they would still actually jump in as far as a better winning percentage. So tonight they've got second place on the line, and if they can come out with the 2 points tonight, that'll be good. But then tomorrow these two teams will meet again. So once again, they're going to have to work on this. They had last night's loss. They're working through it, and right now they're doing a great job coming back. It's 3-1 after 2, and yesterday it was after 2. It was something like 4-2. And then the third period, and the floodgates just opened there. But so far, Blades right now equal to the task, and they've done a very good job tonight in playing through this. What we're going to do right now is we're going to take a quick break. We're going to pause for a few minutes, and then when we come back, we'll talk to actually, I think we're ready to go right now. So let's go down to our ringside position there, and Rachel Lanas standing by, and I believe that's Cherie Hendrickson going to talk to her right now. Cherie?
We're here between periods with Boston Blades forward Rachel Lanas. Rachel, goal and assist in the first period. Your line's really generating a lot of opportunities. Can you talk a little bit about your goal there along the side of the net on the post?
What we're trying to do is just outwork Calgary, and like I did, watch one put the puck to the net, Nider poked it towards me, and then I just buried the puck. I think we need to put a lot of pressure on that goaltender, especially because she's shaky. We just got to work hard going to the net.
Absolutely. You guys generated a lot of shots the first period. Second period, scoreless for both sides. What are you guys looking to do in the third, particularly your line, to generate a little more scoring opportunities?
Definitely capitalize on opportunities. I know me, Nider, and Stack have had countless opportunities on net. We got to bury them, but we have to keep moving our feet and drawing penalties and capitalizing on a power play.
Can you talk a little bit about playing with Hillary Knight and Kelly Stack? They both have a lot of familiarity with USA, and it looks like all three of you are really clicking. Just talk a little bit about different strengths that you guys have and how you're working together.
It's nice to get a chance to play with both of them. They're both very talented players, so all I have to worry about really is myself. It's just a lot easier playing with those two. They do their job and I'll do mine, so it's a lot of fun.
Absolutely. And here coming up in the third period, you have a goal and an assist already. Some good defense for your line as well. Talk a little about Lacasse and net and how she's been standing tall for you guys, particularly in the second. She made some good saves there.
Yeah, she saved us on that shorthanded breakaway. Definitely killed Calgary's momentum just by having Lacasse stand tall on net. We need her to keep playing like that in the third, and hopefully we bury our chances.
Absolutely. And then in the third period, just a few keys for the team as a whole. Maybe like 2 or 3 things that you guys are looking to improve on or keep doing in the third period.
We're definitely not going to let up on Calgary. I know they're looking to get some penalties against us, but we're going to keep moving our feet. We're going to keep driving that net and hopefully capitalize on our own chances.
Sounds good. This is Rachel Lanas. Thank you for taking the time, and best of luck in the third.
Once again, we are high above ringside. Thank you very much, Cherie, and Rachel Lanas, too. Rachel, in fact, last time we did a live game from here, she was one of our interview guests as well. She was the #1 star of the game. She had 2 goals that day, a fantastic win against the Toronto Furies. What we're going to do right now is take a quick break, and we will come back with more action. Once again, the score stands in the second intermission. The Calgary Inferno 3 and the Boston Blades 1. We will be back with more hockey action. Once again, back here at the Clark Athletic Center and the campus of UMass Boston here in Boston, Massachusetts, where right now the hometown Boston Blades are enjoying a 2-goal lead over the visiting Calgary Inferno. The score right now, 3-1, and the Calgary will start this period on the power play. In fact, they have another minute 41 left to go in their advantage. No scoring in the second period. However, there were a bunch of goals in the first period, starting off at 3:46, the goal being scored by Monique Lamoureux, unassisted, and at the time that made it 1-0 in favor of Boston. Danielle Stone, an amazing play, just darted through traffic, found some open space, and put it past Genevieve Lacasse, and as a result, got her unassisted goal at 13:59 of the first period. That tied it at 1-1, and that's where we stood for a while. And then after that, at 15:46, Rachel Honest with the goal, Hillary Knight with the assist, Boston Blades with the 2-1 lead. And then the scorers on that one changed places. They juxtaposed themselves, and as a result, Hillary Knight got the goal with 1 second left to go in the first period. Rachel Honest getting the assist there. So Honest and Knight tonight hooking up for 2 goals between them, 1 goal and 1 assist apiece. And that time it made it 3-1. No scoring in the second period, so that's where we stand right now going into the third. Coming off of an 8-3 loss last night, Blades looking to get back into it, and indeed they have. Doing a terrific job tonight, and once again beaming back up, lady who's now all over the place, Cherie Hendrickson. She's here, she's there, she's everywhere.
It's hard to walk around a rink and not see somebody you know. I saw a girl who knows a lot of people that I played in Russia with last year, of all places. So hockey world is small.
Yes, indeed. Well, not that small. I mean, 200 feet long, 85 feet long. But anyway. Minute 41 left to go on the Calgary power play as they come out to face it off for the start of the third period. It'll be Haley Irwin going up against Hillary Knight. And it's won by Knight. She wins it back. However, nobody's there at the moment. But Fratkin has it now, and she just blasted into the Calgary zone. Minute 35 left to go on the penalty. And coming out of her zone right now with it. That's Wong. Gets it up to Johnston. Now Johnston over the blue line. Stops a little bit. Gets it to Wong. Just about over at the point. Face-off circle now. The shot goes in and deflected. Haley Irwin trying to get a shot in there. Just did not get through. She passes now to Cunningham on the opposite wing. And trying to move with it there is Esposito. Not quite. Moving ahead. It's kind of a popular name in black and gold circles. Esposito, you think? Irwin has it now. Over to Cunningham. Back to Irwin. Irwin with a one-timer. Goes wide of the net. And Fratkin chips it off of the backboards. Tries to get it all the way around. Kept in, though, by Irwin, who's able to get the pass to Wong. Past the charging Hillary Knight. And with it now, that's Johnston. Over to Irwin. Centering pass in front. They tried to get it over to Esposito. Esposito in the slot. Yeah, we've never heard that phrase before in Boston.
Yeah, never.
Johnston has it now. She just passes it back to Wong in her own zone. 25 seconds left to go on the Calgary power play, and so far Boston has been able to thwart them. And with it now, that's Bailey Bram. She gets over the blue line. Pass over to Erica Crom, a little bit errant there, but she's able to pick it up off the boards. Scales it through, but now Corinne Bowie has it. She actually loses the puck now, and it's kept in there by Louise Warren. Chipped up now and onto the stick of Haley Cudmore once again. And she's able to pass it over to Erica Crom, and then just backhands it right into the Boston zone. 18-11 left to go in the third period. Both teams back at full strength, and still 3-1 in favor of the Blades. Bowie has it now off the skate to the stick, and she just blasts it into the Calgary zone. Trotman plays it there and just leaves it for Wong. Pass now up to Campbell. In fact, it is intercepted by Pickett. Pickett sends Janine Weber in now. And then Janine Weber, taken down, goes right into the boards. A little slow to get up. And I'm thinking they're probably going to call that a penalty. I think it's going to be a Madison Holler getting the gate there for that takedown on Weber. Good wrestling move, not so much a good move when you're playing hockey.
Weber going hard to the net, so she was taken down there by the Calgary player, but big opportunity for Boston here on the power play.
Boston back on the power play after being shorthanded to start the period. Hillary Knight tries to get it to her forehand. Being checked heavily there by a couple of the Inferno. In fact, Johnson gets it out now, but it winds up on the stick of Blake Bolden. Nice job by Lannis there, but didn't check Irwin. Irwin with a shorthanded attempt, and it's a stick to side there by Genevieve Lacasse. And right now there's a fight for it in the Boston zone. Minute 40 left to go on the Boston power play, and right now they're behind their own goal line. Knight has it now. Oh, Knight has it taken right away from her by Johnston. Johnston now just killing more time. Gives it away to Kelly Stack, and Stack will have it now. Stack is on the move. Minute 25 left to go on the penalty. Stack, pass ahead of Knight, actually goes off the stick of Wong. Wong's able to keep it nearby anyway. And chipping out now, that's Bailey Bram. And with it there is Lamoureux. Lamoureux over to Watchorn now. Tara Watchorn with it. And she's got some room to run. Stops there. Looking to backhand it to Jillian Dempsey. Actually, it's taken by her opposite, number 3, Kelsey Webster. Gets back to Lamoureux now. Lamoureux keeps it. Oh, just keeps it onside. And then she lets one go. And it stopped there. I believe it went off one of the pads of the goaltender there, Troutman. Kept in. Hillary Knight with a shot. And a glove save there by Troutman. That one was labeled, but Troutman was there.
She was right, going short side high. Few players can pull that off, but Hillary is such a strong shot, so she went for it. Troutman making a good save there.
Face off to the glove side of the goaltender, Camille Troutman. It'll be Crom up against Dempsey, and Crom will win it for her team. Calgary takes it now and trying to move it out there. That's Cudmore. Cudmore chips it off the boards, actually over the boards. Someone just get a souvenir. Face off will be in the Calgary zone once again. As a couple of the little lady hockey players here jump in and corral that one. That's an easy one. Last time we had one, it went off and got caught up in the rafters here somewhere. You need like a yo-yo and a bunch of chewing gum to try and get that one.
Yeah, a lot of excitement among the youth players here tonight. We have the East Coast Wizards. I see Haverhill Youth Hockey, so nice to see some younger girls here getting involved.
And by the way, another penalty we missed is once again another member of the Inferno is in the box, and that's a 5-on-3 for the next 32 seconds. But Calgary's able to knock it out of the zone. Brought in now by Monique Lamoureux. Lamoureux pass to Watchorn. Watchorn stops, back to Lamoureux. Lamoureux goes down, tried to get it down low to Kelly Stack. She gets it back out to Watchorn. Watchorn now over to Knight. Knight, pass up the slot, right to Lamoureux. Lamoureux, oh, nice delay play. Fake the shot, pass it over to Watchorn, and then Watchorn let it go. But Trout was able to get it. Watchorn with it again. Watchorn, pass up to Knight. Knight, down low, oh, almost had her there. Tried to get it over, couldn't get it to Kelly Stack. Calgary getting one of their players back. They're still shorthanded, though, for another minute, 13 seconds. Oh, Hillary Knight on one foot, trying to put one through, and once again, sticked aside there by Troutman. And Calgary will just clear. Nice effort there by Hillary Knight, not giving up. Might have lost her balance, but she didn't lose the shot. 56 seconds left to go on the Calgary penalty. Funny, after what we saw last night, nothing on special teams for either club so far tonight. Lannis has it now after that cross-ice pass. Loses the puck, goes to Fratkin, who then scales it into the zone. 43 seconds left to go on the penalty. 15:09 left to go in the third period. And comes out once again, chipped out by Calgary. And so far, Calgary doing a really nice job on the PK here. As the pass goes ahead looking for Corinne Bowie. And it's knocked back once again. And Alyssa Gagliardi will have to field it. She's coming through with it now. And she's just going to carry it right in. And she's onside. She has it back after a little shovel pass there by Dempsey. Off Smelka put it off the boards, but it took a weird bounce. Dempsey has it now. Oh, and then Dempsey can't get it past Warren. Dempsey with it now. Tries to pass it off the boards to Gagliardi, and it goes off of Bram's stick, but she's got it now. They're still shorthanded. We're even strike now. Bram ridden off the puck there. Nice defense there. That was Fratkin, and then afterwards, Fratkin got a little bit of a shot to the ear for her trouble. With it now is Corinne Bowie. And it's in the right wing corner. Smelker has it now. Smelker with some space. Can't get the shot off. Goes off. Actually goes over in a sea of sticks. Bolden with it now and has it taken away by Schroeder. Taking Schroeder for the Inferno. Loose puck there, and Schroeder gets it back. I'm sorry, that's not Schroeder. That's Warren. But then that's taken away by Bolden, who's got it right now. She's trying to basically get herself some time, make herself some room while the blades change out. And with it now, that's Bray Ketchum battling for it. And the puck going to the backboards. Slapped around the dasher. And then slapped back. Calgary still with it. And the pass goes out. Cunningham has it now. After that pass from Jackie Thierry. And the puck is knocked into the Boston zone. Lamoureux able to get it out. Bounces off Ketchum, though, and Danielle Stone's able to take it. Pass in front. Oh, almost had a chance there for Cunningham. Nice job on the Boston D, though, breaking that up before it really developed into something truly dangerous. Cross-ice pass and a couple of destinations, and it went right to Ashley Cottrell, but it was a little too hard. Bounced off her stick, and then all the way to the back of the Calgary zone. 13:03 left to go in the third period. Whoa, right in front, and the shot. Oh, my goodness, what a save. That was one of those weird bounces. Just tried to get rid of it. Wound up bouncing right in front of the net. Kelly Cook pounced, and Camille Trotman said, I don't think so.
Yeah, that one took an odd bounce off the side of the net. I don't know what happened there, but Trotman didn't know where it was. Cook came right in, and Trotman recovered in time to make the save. Blades
win the faceoff, goes back to the point now to Tara Watchhorn. Over to Pickett now. Pickett trying to move it up along the boards, gets it looking for Janine Weber. It gets knocked back. Pickett with it once again, battling there with Taryn Peacock. And with it now, that's Watchhorn. Watchhorn with a big blast. I believe it went off Esposito and just dribbled in toward the net. It's in the left wing corner now. Cook is there, but taking it out. Here comes Calgary once again. Nice pass right on the tape out to Esposito, and then she's able to get around Watchhorn, but Watchhorn not giving up on the play. She's able to get the pass in, though, and a nice job there breaking up the play. That was Kaylee Fratkin on the opportunity there by Jessica Campbell. And here come the Blades with it. I believe that's Dempsey with it now, or is that Cook? It doesn't matter because, she tried to get it to Pickett, but went off the back of her skate, and here comes Calgary with it once again. That's Campbell with it. It goes back, and Peacock. Across there, and Fratkin's got it now. Watchhorn's got it now. And Watchhorn passes out looking for Pickett. Pickett, cross-ice pass on the stack of Kelly, on the stick of Kelly's stack, not on the stack of Kelly's stick. And pass in front. Tried to get it to a teammate, but only players there were wearing white jumpers. And Schroeder will try and get it out now. She gets it to Johnson, but it's intercepted. With it now is Knight. Knight runs into a couple of Calgary players. Is able to get the puck, though, after she gets around him. She passes back to the point now to Gagliardi. Gagliardi just curls around, but then hands it off, and with it now is Irwin. Irwin's going to win the race. She gets over the blue line. She's got Johnson in the middle. And a pass back to the trailer, and a shot there, and a blocker save. Nice job there by Lacasse. As they set up, I believe that was Curio as the trailer, but Lacasse able to stop that one. And goes around the boards, kept in, though. Holler's got it now. Holler tries to get it to Johnson. Johnson with a pass there, goes right off the stick of Bram. And Bram still with it. Dancing around, but now she's being relieved of the puck by a couple of Blades. Goes back to the point, though, and the shot goes in, and I believe that was Pieri. Went in, bounced off a couple of bodies in front, never quite made it to the net, but Calgary's still pressing right now. They're down by 2, and they've got to start doing things right here. Pass going now to Holler. Holler gets it up over to Bram there. Warren tried to get it, but it's taken away, and chipped ahead there by Hillary Knight. And it won't be icing. Pieri has to pick it up in her own zone, and she passes up to Crom now. They're trying to catch Boston on a line change. Moved ahead there. Warren's got it now. Warren going wide. Tried to center it in front. They had Crom there, but the Blades get in the way. And here they go, moving in. They tried to get it up to Bowie. And with it now, here comes Smilker. Shot in. Oh, and that went high. Watchhorn, I think that might have been off the helmet. That just went high and then bounced away. The opportunity there, they just sent Tara Watchhorn right in. And the puck is there. Lemro tries to chip it ahead, but it winds up being taken, and with it now is Stone. Stone passes over there to Jessica Wong. Goes back now to Danielle Stone in her own back corner. She chips it ahead, tries to get it, but can't quite do it. As looking for Sarah Davis, and Stone almost wound up walking it with herself again. And the pass goes right through Jillian Dempsey, right through everyone, and as a result, the arm goes up, the whistle goes off, and we'll bring it all the way back to the Boston zone.
Yeah, a lot of up and down play here. Boston did get stuck in their end for a little bit, but Hillary Knight making a real good play to just dump it out softly and avoid the icing. But we do see an icing here, so big face-off for Boston.
9:46 left to go in the third period, and right now the Blades still leading by a score of 3-1. Face-off won by Dempsey. Tries to get it back to Lamoureux, and indeed does. Lamoureux tries to clear it, but can't do it. Kept in, and it's brought up by Cunningham there, but then she's robbed of the puck there, and then a couple of Blades collide. Dempsey hits the ice, and now with it, oh boy, that's a nice play there. That's Davis. Davis with a shot goes wide to the short side. Opposite post, Schroeder puts it in there, and then tries to get it to Davis, who's then knocked down by Lamoureux. A little bit of contact there. Davis once again, and she's knocked down by Watchhorn. And it's a loose puck, and coming out with it now, that's Jillian Dempsey over to Corinne Bowie. And she's just going to get over the red line safely and then fire it into the Calgary zone so the Blades can get some fresh legs out there. And the pass comes out now to Cunningham and actually goes right through her. and all the way down, and we'll have another icing call, and it's going to come all the way back once again.
Almost halfway through the period here. A lot of up and down play, but no real one-sidedness for one team or the other.
Actually, as many scoring opportunities seem to have come off of miscues as they had actual set plays. And once again, goes wide of the net, and you can hear it just basically ping off the backboards. And trying to work with it right there is Smelker. I'm sorry, that's not Smelker, that's Dena Lang once again, number 19. And looks like it'll be tossed all the way down, and it'll be brought all the way back.
Good shot by Ketchum off the faceoff there. Tipped off one of the Calgary players and actually almost snuck in past Trotman. It went just over the net.
8:52 left to go in the third period. Still 3-1 Blades. Face-off one, back to Gagliardi now. That bounces off Ketchum and goes wide. Ketchum has it now. Back to Gagliardi. Pass over to the opposite point now for Fratkin. Fratkin with a shot in there, steered aside by Troutman. Lang for Ketchum. Ketchum now being pressed against the backboards by Peacock. Calgary coming out with it once again. Trying to come out with it anyway. And working with it there, that's Cudmore. Called her name a few times tonight. She chips it out to center ice. As picked up there by the Blades, who turn it right around once again. Fratkin just chipping it back into the zone and then knocked down by her own teammate. And they're trying to work out with it right now while Calgary is actually. Peacock had it, but then it's stolen. And with it now, oh, that's a beautiful move by Esposito. She has a shot in, and it's a glove save there by Lacasse. Beautiful play by Esposito, but Lacasse played the angles and was able to get the glove to it. 8 minutes left to go in the third period, even though it says second period on the scoreboard here. And it's chipped in, and let's see. Oh, loose puck in front, and going for Lacasse has it, and it's still loose. It was stopped, and that was one of the flukiest plays on goal you will see. Basically, you had the skater coming down, had the goaltender out of position, tried to put it up, but by that time, the Blades got numbers back in the crease, and it was almost like one of those things you see in soccer where they have everyone line up with the free kicks.
Yeah, Fratkin standing behind Lacasse in the goal, trying to block it off. Lacasse in the two-pad stack. Somehow it stayed out of the net.
I think actually there should be a new Blades t-shirt anytime she makes a big play. What do you think of this? Fratkin A. How about that?
She's been a difference maker tonight. You've noticed her all around the ice making really good defensive plays, being aggressive. She's been having a real solid game.
And yes, standards and practices people, I said Fratkin A.
Yeah.
Not the other commonly used alternative. Face off in the Boston zone. It'll be Irwin going up against, I believe that's Janine Weber. Irwin wins it now back to the point. Shot goes in. Nice block there by Kelly Cook. And then put in there by Johnson, but it goes off the skate and goes wide. Another opportunity there, and it's just going to chip off, and I believe it went off a blade stick, and then wound up with the protective netting behind the net there over the glass. And as a result, we will have another face-off in the Boston zone with 7:41 left to go on the clock, and right now still 2-goal lead for the Blades. It'll be Irwin once again, and let's see. It's won by Calgary, and with it now, that's Johnston. Johnston trying to make herself some room. Chips it up now, looking for and getting Haley Irwin. Back to the point now. Goes over now to Holler. Holler puts it wide. Redirect attempt by Curio to no avail. And Kelly Cook now puts it off the boards. And there's a race for it now. Who'll get there first? It'll be Madison Holler, who just gets to it before Casey Pickett can. And now it comes the other way. Johnston has it now. Oh, nice block there by Watchhorn. Puck went right off of her shin, and now ran back. Oh, that's a beautiful move by Casey Pickett. Pickett moving in. Oh, she tried to pass it. She had Cook coming in, but it was intercepted. And we were talking before about one pass too many, and that might have been one of those occasions. Warren has it now. She brings it almost basically coast to coast. Shot goes in, and a save by Lacasse. And the rebound, Kelsey Webster can't get a really good look at it. And now with it is Hillary Knight, but she's broken up there by Esposito. Lannis trying to chip it out. And Bram moving through it now, and has it almost taken away. Lannis trying to move it up. Wong keeps it in. Battle for it now on the left wing boards. Puck is out. It is loose, and it falls easily into the clutches of Webster. However, Lannis intercepts, but she can't move with it because Stack was deep in the zone and she had to come out. Otherwise, the whole thing would have been offside. And the Calgary defense has it now behind their own line. They work it out now to Warren, over to Bram. Bram with some space. Bram gets the shot off, and it was going wide, but I believe it might have been stopped even more so by the toe of Genevieve Lacasse. And Hillary Knight brings it back now. Knight on the move, full gallop, goes around the net, tries to set it. Oh, Lannis couldn't connect. Lannis had it there, just couldn't get the lumber on it, and Calgary brings it back right now. Tries to rear it back anyway. as Cudmore has it once again. And the puck goes to center ice past the reach of Campbell. No icing though. Bolden will have to go back and play it. And she will just, she's on the move right now. She's exciting to watch. And the pass goes from Dempsey over to Bolden now. Bolden going deep, trying to set somebody in front. Bolden still has it now. Just puts it back to Gagliardi point. And her shot goes in well wide. And Calgary clears it out once again. How far will it go? Far enough. It goes over the line once again. It will be considered icing, and we will be having the face-off back in the Calgary zone.
Hillary Knight making a real good play, a shift or two back there, charging down the wing hard. She really forces the Calgary defensemen back on their heels.
5:19 left to go in this one. Well, at least for now. You never know. But anyway, it's 5:19 left to go in the third period. And right now, Boston's still up 3-1 as the face-off winds up going to Calgary eventually. But it's kept in by Boston. With it now, that's trying to pass it off there. That was Megan Myers once again. Myers giving chase now on the boards. And she's got it now, tries to pass back, looking for her teammate. I believe that was Ashley Cottrell. Indeed it was, but it's going to come up. But Bray Ketchum picks it up, and she gets it back to Cottrell. Cottrell curling around, making herself some space. But her pass goes errant, goes wide of Lamoureux, and Lamoureux now has to pick it up deep in her own zone. It goes through all the Boston players right in front, and coming through, and with it now is Jessica Wong for the Calgary Inferno. She'll stop and she'll pass it up, but it's picked up there by Lamoureux. Nice little curl by Lamoureux. Almost looked to do a quasi-spinner hammer for a second there, and then they almost give it away, and actually, Irwin's able to get a shot off, and Lacasse is sticking in her crease. She is sticking to her guns. Boy, whew, that was a scary moment there. And Calgary, they are tenacious. You play loose in your own zone. You do so at your own peril. As the pass goes along the dasher, comes up along the left wing boards now. With it there is Rebecca Johnston. Johnston still with it. Back to the point. Over now to Wong. Wong lines one up. Oh my goodness, that was a beautiful block. Watchhorn once again. That went right off her boot. You heard that one from here. Right off the boot of her skate. Oh my God. Irwin with a pass in front. A gorgeous centering pass, but they just couldn't connect with it. And trying to move with it right now is Lamoureux. She just gets it out of danger for the time being. And then Watchhorn puts it off the glass, but keeps it in play. Nicely done. And now they're trying to catch him on a line change. Kelsey Webster now over the blue line. Takes a shot in. That goes well wide on the short side. And once again, here come the Blades. Almost. Nice job there by Schroeder. I'm sorry, it's not Schroeder. That's actually, or is it Schroeder?
Esposito, I think.
Esposito, okay, yeah. Yeah, with thicker numbers, sometimes it's hard to tell between the twos and the ones. And that also one of the fringe benefits of getting old. Your eyesight goes to where in a handbasket. Anyway, nice little stick work in front there. Trying to move it around Bailey Bremen. I believe she's going to draw a penalty for it. So nicely done there by Calgary's number 27.
Yeah, that line putting pressure on. Esposito has been having a strong period. We've noticed her a lot this period. Big power play for Calgary. Only 3 minutes left. They're down 2, so they need to get one here. Anything
can happen. Ain't over till it's over, as the old saying goes. 3:13 left to go in the third period. And the face-off won momentarily by the Blades. And it's chipped out. Nice job there by Lannis getting it out of the zone. And she's giving chase now, but Jessica Wong will get there first. Jenna Cunningham has it now. And her pass goes off the stick of Rachel Lannis. Esposito now gets it over. Tries to move it over and gets it over to Johnson Irwin now in the zone. Irwin, the pass over to Esposito. But she can't connect. It actually winds up going wide.
We got an empty net here. They're going for the 6-on-4.
They've already pulled the goaltender here. And I believe we have a goal. Genevieve Lacasse not happy at all. But you look, and there's the puck there over the line. And Lacasse giving chase to the referee, saying, hey, what was that? I don't agree with your call.
It was hard to see there. It looked like it was sitting under Lacasse's leg, so it did look like she had it, but the whistle hadn't blown, so Calgary going hard to the net, jamming it in, making an interesting game here. 3-2, just under 3 minutes to go.
What do we say? Play till the whistle?
That's right.
And once again, they're having discussions. They haven't put it up on the board yet. 2:46 left to go in, well, I guess we can say it now, in regulation.
Yeah, Lacasse very upset after that goal. And,
wow, that must have, say for a second there, all of a sudden they hit the button one too many times. Also, it was like 22-3. It's like, wow, what are they going to do next? An onside kick?
Yeah, we'll have to watch here. It looks like they're going to keep it a goal of 3-2, so we'll have to watch the goalie here for Calgary.
All right, so it is indeed 3-2. And we have to wait for the announcement here because I have no idea what took place there. And they win the faceoff once again as chipped into the zone by Esposito. Lamoureux takes it now behind her own net. Gets it up to Stack, chips it out, and is raced forward now. Here comes Rachel Lannis. Is able to just get it before Schroeder can get there. Tipped into the Calgary zone. We haven't heard the announcement yet, so I think even at the scorer's table they're trying to figure out what went on. As once again Calgary brings it through. The shot there by Bailey Bram goes on. And by the way, a power play goal too, so a special teams goal there for Calgary. And actually technically a 6-on-4. Chip back in now by Schroeder. 2:16 left to go in regulation. Nice little bit of a sidestep there by Lamoureux. Lamoureux gets it off, and Hillary Knight with it now. Knight passes up to Dempsey. Dempsey moving up, takes a shot, and the save there once again by Troutman. Cunningham unassisted with the goal. And here comes Calgary once again. And this is Campbell now. Campbell with a shot, and a glove save there by Lacasse. The game right there on the line, and she flashed the leather and kept that one from going in.
Lacasse staying strong on the post. Calgary's pulled their goalie, so it's going to be a 6-on-5 here with the face-off down low.
Once again, Calgary with the extra skater. Butterflies in the stomach will ensue. And it's won once again. They're winning these face-offs here, which is key to their effort right now. Calgary once again, although Campbell gets ridden off the puck there by Watchhorn. But they still keep it. Campbell now able to pass it and tries to move it through. And Johnson's got it now. Then Johnson has it taken away in rather short order by one of the Blades. I believe that was Weber. And a couple of players going down now as everyone just scrambling for this one. All of a sudden, this game got a lot tighter. Minute and a half, just under a minute and a half left. It's a one-goal game. And we've got a rugby scrum on skates here. And finally, they'll just say it's tied up. Let's face it off.
Yeah, Campbell sitting on the puck for a while there at the blue line. So I guess it ran off a couple seconds of the clock for Boston's perspective. But it looks like the face-off is just going to be right outside the zone.
Here we go once again. Fans of both teams, players of both teams keeping their fingers crossed here. Thanks for tuning in, by the way, tonight. If you're a subscriber to the live streaming package on the CWHL website, thanks for tuning in. And for those of you who are watching this after the fact, thank you very much for tuning in as well. Either whether it be on the CWHL website or us here at New England Hockey Showcase. Face-off won by the Inferno, but then the Blades take it as it goes past the fallen player at the point. I believe that was Wong. And once again, keep this in mind. The play is in the Calgary zone. Calgary's pulled the goaltender for the extra skater. So right now, that is an empty net. Johnson has it now. Johnston moving over the blue line, tries to get around, cannot get around Lamoureux, and the puck is loose. And with it is Hillary Knight. Knight tries to wind it up. Nice job there with the block. Knight gets it back though, and Knight puts the empty net goal in. What a sequence there. Knight tried to put it in from center ice. Blocked there by Haley Tudmore. Knight got it back, went from the outside, and just flipped one right in. Empty net goal, and ladies and gentlemen, I think we can call this one official.
Stayed on the puck. She shot it the first time. The defender blocked it nicely, but she kept after it. Got the payoff, got the empty netter. Gives Boston a little bit of room to breathe there with a minute left.
Woo. Hillary Knight with the goal there. That's her second goal of the night, Tom. I have a feeling she might make number one star tonight. And now it's 4-2. Of course, Calgary, it's still 53 seconds. You can still, if you win the faceoff and get in the zone, you can still pull the goalie. But it looks like Boston will win it, although it'll be brought in now by Campbell. And indeed, once again, Troutman is coming out of the goal. It's chipped out by Hillary Knight, though, once again. And with it now is Cunningham. Cunningham chips into the zone. Whoa! Oh, my goodness, that went in on Lacasse, and she was able to get down before that went through the 5-hole. Oh, my goodness, it's not over yet.
Crazy bounce there. Bounce over Lamoureux's stick, bounce over Genevieve's stick. She was lucky to fall on it before it crossed the red line.
Wow. That would have made things very interesting indeed. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Guess you can never say it's over till it's over.
Yeah, oh yeah. I hate it when I'm made to eat my own words. 30 seconds left to go. Still the extra skater on for the Inferno. Esposito's got it now. She gets a pass over to Campbell, but then it's taken away. Blades try and move it through center ice. Picked up there by Wong. Wong almost wrestled out the puck there by Dempsey. And it's still at center ice. And it's going to go, I believe, into the bench. So, 15 seconds left now. And I think we're just about in breathe easy territory now. Although that last bounce,
Let's hope so.
you never know. Yeah, if I start going, Bergeron, you'll know something's up. Anyway, face-off won by the Blades. Watchorn chips it outside the zone. 10 seconds left. And winds up on the stick of, once again, that's Cudmore. 4, 3, 2, 1. Sound the horn. The game is over at last. The Blades coming back strong after a big loss last night, a big 8-3 loss. They take it to the Calgary Inferno tonight and just keep taking it to them. As a result, they take a 4-2 victory, and more importantly, they take those all-important 2 standings points.
Absolutely. It was a tough game tonight. It was a nail-biter. Both teams brought their game tonight. It was a good game back and forth. Good opportunities for both teams.
By the way, when she says nail-biter, she doesn't mean fingernails. She means like one of those like 20 penny nails you find at the Home Depot. For a while there, you know, it was pretty tight there, especially when they scored that second goal. But Hillary Knight with just an amazing second effort to get the goal. And let's go for the 3 stars here. 17. Stone. Daniel Stone gets a number 3 star. Number 2 star. Rachel Lannis. What's the over-under on Hillary Knight? 7. Hillary Knight. Hillary Knight, your star of the game. Heck of a game she played. 2 goals actually, plus an assist. And the first goal was that one that was right before the end of the period. That really wound up to be the game winner.
Absolutely. I mean, she scores big goals at big times. She's a goal scorer. She makes a difference. Every time she's on the ice, you always have to be watching her. So I'm not surprised by her 3 points tonight.
Great effort there by the Blades tonight, especially in the wake of last night's game. But a couple of points there where the Coss had to come up huge, and she absolutely did. I mean, she was on her game tonight.
Yeah, she had some great saves. She's very good at coming out, challenging the shooters, playing big. She forces them to find, you know, the smallest openings, and she really had a great game for Boston.
4-2, the final score here at the UMass Boston Arena. And let's go over the scoring summary now for the entire game. First of all, starting out at 3:46 into the first period, the goal scored unassisted by number 15 for the Blades, Monique Lamoureux. That made it 1-0 at the time for Boston. And then Calgary tied it up at 13:59 of the first period. The goal going to Danielle Stone. It was 1-1 at the time. And then later in the period, the Blades kicked in, and here's really where the guns kind of, you know, were brought to bear against Calgary. Rachel Lannis with the goal, Hillary Knight with the assist. 15:46 of the first period, and that made it 2-1. And from there, you could say the Blades never really looked back, because the next goal, as we mentioned, what turned out to be the eventual game winner, a goal and a flurry in front of the net right before the end of time in the first period. And the score, it was actually scored at 19:59 of the first period. The goal scored by Hillary Knight. Rachel Lannis getting the assist. That made it 3-1. Calgary made it interesting at 17:14 of the third period. It's Jenna Cunningham with a power play goal to make it 3-2. But then Hillary Knight with a great second effort, empty netter, to make it 4-2. And that's the way it's going to go. And right now we're going to tell Scotty in the transporter basically to beam Sherry down to ringside, because I believe we're going to have an interview with our star of the game. With Digit, okay, with Digit Murphy, the coach. Once again, big night, and we mentioned before, ESPN was here, and ESPN was doing a thing on Hillary Knight. They were actually shooting video last night. They're shooting video tonight, and they're shooting video tomorrow night. And what a night tonight. She basically scored 2 goals, had an assist, and was your #1 star of the game. So that was an incredible display there of ability there, and also talent by Hillary Knight, one of, indeed, the top players of the Boston Blades. In fact, one of the top players in U.S. hockey, too. So that was a key game for her tonight. Once again, your number 3 stars. First of all, number 3 star was number 17, Danielle Stone, who made an impressive move in the first period to score the first goal for Calgary. Number 2 star, Rachel Lannis. She has a goal and a helper tonight. And then 2 goals and an assist. It is Hillary Knight, and she has the #1 star for the evening. Just waiting for the interview now, post-game, with Coach Digit Murphy. Sheree Hendrickson's going down there right now to talk to her, and as soon as they get set, we will have that for you. Just a reminder that this actually brings them up in the standings. We talked about the standings before, and as it stands right now, the Blades now move up to 5-3-1, which gives them 11 points overall, and I believe that will allow them to leapfrog over the Montreal Stars in the standings because of the better winning percentage. So right now the Blades are second only to the Calgary Inferno. Right now Calgary has 15 points, Montreal and Boston have 11. And so if indeed they're able to win tomorrow as well, that means they'll only be 2 points behind Calgary for first spot overall in the league standings, which is pretty good. So just waiting for the coach right now, the interview with the coach, and as soon as we hear that they're ready with that, they will do that. Just a reminder, tomorrow, once again here, there will be another game. These two teams will face each other. We will not have that game for you, but it will be here tomorrow. No other action in the CWHL tonight, so tomorrow, though, it's going to be at Toronto and Brampton. Those two teams actually did play last night, that game going to a shootout. The final score, Brampton winning 5-4 in that shootout. Alyssa Baldwin for Toronto scoring the game-tying goal under 3 minutes left, and then Laura Fortino for Brampton scored the only goal in the shootout, and that gave them the win. And I believe right now we're set to talk to Cherie Hendrickson, who's going to talk to Digit Murphy, the coach of the Boston Blades. Our wireless mic, I guess, we ran the batteries died. Can we bring Digit up here to do a post game? Okay. Yeah. Hang on, Stace. We might be bringing Digit up here for a post game interview. Just keep it on camera 1 for now. They're asking if they can bring her up here. Sure.
I can't hear anything.
Indeed, we have a post-game interview now, and the winning coach of tonight's game, Digit Murphy of the Boston Blades. It's been a while since we've been able to talk to you, so
It
this
has.
is a treat.
I'm happy to be here. It's a new venue, new facility, but it was a great game tonight. I mean, Calgary is really good, and you know, they gave us a run for our money, and last night they just, you know, blew our doors off, which was kind of annoying, but you know, it is what it is. They came, they brought it, and we didn't, and they kicked our butts.
Well, let me ask you a question, because one of the things I was thinking about after seeing the result of last night. Last night, is it one of those ones where you say, okay, it's an aberration, just drop it, move on?
Absolutely.
Or do you use it as motivation?
No, I mean, if you watch they didn't have it streamed, but if you watch the game, it was like the stupidest things happen. Like, you know, Bolden goes through the middle, and the puck sticks in the ice, and the kid just taps it in because the goalie's kind of playing it this way, or, you know, we're pressing, it's 3-2, and then all of a sudden they sneak behind our D, breakaway goal. So it was like we were just looking at the ceiling like, did that just happen?
So indeed, it was more of an aberration.
Absolutely.
But yeah, Calgary, I mean, we were mentioning this during the game. I mean, this year, obviously, they've got first in the league. They've only lost one game in regulation,
Yep.
and they've scored twice as many goals as they've allowed. So they
Yep.
are legit this year.
Oh, they're completely legit. You know, they've got Rebecca Johnston, and they've got, you know, Esposito, they've got Jessica Wong. They've just got a plethora of talent, and you know, they're tough. You know, Kaylee Irwin. I mean, they're loaded. So
One name that stood out last year, the series that we did when the Calgary came to town, Danielle Stone was all over the place. She had a heck of a weekend, and she actually had a gorgeous goal tonight.
Yeah,
I mean, that was
player
a great
of the
effort.
game. I mean, you know, she's a stud player. You know, and I don't even think she's on Team Canada. So you know, I mean, this is, you know, the thing that people don't understand about this league is there's just so much talent. And when you look at women's ice hockey, Team USA only takes 20 and Team Canada only takes 20, but there's still another great 30 or 40 kids out there that no one touches, and they just love the game and they keep playing it. So, I mean, this sport has just grown exponentially, and I'm just really happy to be a part of it.
Interesting game, obviously, Calgary with the goal late, and then a weird bounce, and all of a sudden, Genevieve Lacasse has to go down.
You know, we finally, you know, we were having too many heart attacks near the end there, and you know, I get in the locker room like, hey guys, you know, you can't let down. You got to play, you know, 3 periods, and we talked about it, and you learn from everything. I mean, it's still early. I mean, I know it's December, but you know, we've only played what, 7 games, 8 games? I don't even know.
9.
9?
9.
No, because the 2 we didn't play, right?
Well, yeah, I guess, but
You know
they still count, I guess.
Yeah, well, we didn't play him.
Yeah, okay.
I don't care. We didn't play him. I don't count.
You know, and that's the thing we were talking about the teams before with Montreal. It's like, yeah, you know, Montreal, they've got, like, you know, they've got 5 wins, but a couple of those, it's like, well, yeah, it's like, you know, I've got 5 goals, but 3 of them were empty netters. So.
Yeah, you know, it is what it is. Which, you know, and you know, you talk about the contract dispute and all that. It's growing pains of the league, and you know, it's almost kind of cool that you have that, because you know, without a real league, you wouldn't even have a contract dispute. So, you know, I got to look on the bright side.
All right. And keep in mind, you know, the key is to get more eyes on these games, because, you know, if you start watching these games, you'll turn into, you know, as huge a fan as you know, me and a lot of people that watch the games with us.
And you know, you got to talk about this whole Orange initiative we have. You know,
that's a great initiative.
You know, it's the United Nations to end domestic violence across the world. So global initiative. We're just happy to be a part of their initiative. Nicole Kidman and Giselle are 2 of the ambassadors to the program. I mean, with those kind of big names involved in this global initiative, you know, and our players are leaders and role models. And when you think about getting involved with a global initiative, you're like, wow. Because at the end of the day, we want all women to be safe. We want to prevent violence against them. And that's what the Bladies are all about. We're about leadership, and we're about helping causes. So great group of kids.
Well, tomorrow there's a game, and then after that, you get a bit of a breather.
A little bit.
Kind of a roller coaster there. You know, a lot of games packed into a short space.
I know. Here, and then we've got the All-Star game, and then we go back up to Toronto. So I kind of feel like I don't know what I'm going to do by Christmas shopping, but you know, it is what it is.
Everyone's going to get Blades gear.
Yeah. Well, we already got it. Don't tell my kids. I got a little bit of a surprise. So.
Hopefully you didn't buy your kids a subscription to the streaming cast. Otherwise, sorry.
No, I know. They probably are watching at home. Shawnee, don't look.
Coach Digit Murphy of the Boston Blades, thank you very much for joining us.
For having
and
me.
congratulations on a terrific win tonight by your Bladies.
Thanks. Let's see what happens tomorrow. It's another day.
And that's going to do it for us for our New England Hockey Showcase and our live stream on the CWHL. Thank you very much for tuning in tonight. On behalf of my crew, many in number, Paul Hipple, Stacy Robert, director, first time out and really did a great job. Brian Jocelyn, John Semino, Bob Boyce, Aaron Harrington, and also David, who, sorry, David, I can't pronounce your last name, but he came in and helped with the setup crew tonight. On behalf of all the great crew, and also Cherie Hendrickson, who did a great job tonight doing color, and also Coach Digit Murphy, I'm Bill Robert, thanking you for tuning in and wishing you a very good evening. Oh, did I mention you, John? Oh, in case I didn't mention him, John Semino, too. Good night.